Sh0t. YouTubians. What's that word, YouTubians? How we feeling, man? Shit, God, Jim in the spot, man. If you jacking me, hit that like button immediately, bro. If you jacking what I do here, man. If you jacking these streams, you jacking my content, bro. I need y'all to like the video, subscribe, man. Help me hit that algorithm, bro. I ain't gonna beg y'all though, but help me hit that. You know what I'm saying? I need that. Appreciate everybody that be tapping in with me though. YouTubians, we getting the more Bayzoo, bro. Man, if you jack YouTubians, listen, man. If you watch YouTube, you enjoy YouTube, you get all your information from YouTube, you a YouTubian, bro. I'm tired of y'all asking me, YouTubian, what's a YouTubian? You a YouTubian. I'm a YouTubian. We all YouTubians, bro. We on YouTube right now, ain't we? We on this here red app, ain't we? All right then, YouTubians. But look, man. We got more THF Bayzoo news, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. It look like bodies already started dropping. Let the bodies hit the floor. That's what it's looking like out there in Chirac, bro. And it's just day one. This is just day 1 or 2 after Bayzoo got clipped, bro. So Bayzoo got his wings. Long live Bayzoo. Rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? He was definitely a Chirac legend. He got his wings, bro. Right after Bayzoo got his wings, dog, somebody baby mama got their wings, bro. That's what we here talking about right now, bro. Somebody baby mama got their wings yesterday, bro. Rest in peace to her. But it looked like she may have set son up. And you know how it go. Women and children is innocent. They get left alone. Women and children don't get touched. Like, that's a gangster rule. Women and children get left out. Until a woman include herself in it. Once a woman starts setting niggas up, she backdooring, word come down, you the reason my homie got killed. Bitch, you dying. That's what's gonna happen, bro. Like, females is not getting away with setting niggas up for death. So let's just jump right in and see what's going on, man. What they chatting about, bro? 757 Babymother G.R.E. shot and killed in Chicago, bro. 2 days after Bayzoo got his wings. Let's go, man.
It's in critical condition after
shout out to
Hookah
Anonymous
this afternoon. CBS Skywatch was over the scene at 76th and Vincennes about 45 minutes ago.
Jeez.
Police say the 26-year-old woman was sitting in her car when someone ran up and started shooting. No one is in custody.
I'm a member. Now, without further ado, let's get into what you guys came here to see.
She was type cute too. Just sitting here looking at this picture, I can't see her full face, but she definitely like some of my stuff. You know what I'm saying? Some of my stuff yakking. I ain't gonna lie.
Now, Chicago right now is on fire, y'all. And keep in mind, it's the ending of October. You would think we would see all of what's going on.
And she was tight fleet too. A little velour suit, little sweatsuit. Nice little pink sweatsuit, pink Prada's on. White toe, white nails. I'm pretty sure she got the white toes to match. Like, that's sexy. She kind of sexy, but she didn't have it now.
Transpired during the summertime, but it seemed like a domino effect has been taking place where one body drops and another shortly follows.
Hey,
whether it's
cute. She was cute, brother. She was cute, but she must have not minded her business, bro. I ain't gonna lie, like, being cute ain't gonna, like, help you duck bullets. Like, you gotta mind your business. If you set the nigga Bayzoo up to die, you should have known your days was limited. You should have got up out of the rack after you did that, shorty.
Back or retaliation for people who assume people had involvement in something, but who knows? But one thing we could all agree with is it's getting out of hand. You got guys who we assume.
Tell me you wouldn't kiss her in the mouth. Tell me you wouldn't kiss her in the mouth. If she was in front of you, she your girl, and you don't know she a setup. You don't know she be setting niggas up for death. You would kiss her in the mouth. Stop lying.
Escape the drill era, actually getting unalived, and then you have kids as young as 16 getting unalived, and then you have females also included in that mix. And all of this is happening all while guys are trolling each other in social media posts and or music videos and song lyrics. With all that being said, we have a female rapper from Chicago by the name of G.R.E. who have been shot and unalived. G.R.E. who was also the baby mother of another Chicago drill rapper by the name of 757 BA.
Damn, this her baby father? I ain't gonna lie, she too sexy to be with a nigga like look at her.
Who was also the baby mother of another Chicago.
Look at Shorty, she was type sexy. Then she with this bum ass nigga?
Drill rapper by the name of 757
Nike Tech hoodie? Like, bro.
7BA, who is currently incarcerated. The sad part of that situation is one parent is gone and the other parent is behind bars. This is the reality of most of the kids growing up in Chicago, where either a parent is not around due to a bunch of time being done in jail, or they're in the grave. Can you imagine being him?
Yo, what's up with the how you setting niggas up to die and you got braces in your mouth? Like she look innocent. She got braces in her mouth, but she's setting niggas up for death. Like that shit just don't add up. Like how you even got insurance, bitch?
Him as he's incarcerated and have to hear the news that his children's mother is no longer here. Just the thought of that is crazy, but it's another rabbit hole to go down when it comes to her losing her life and saying she was involved in another situation.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm sorry. She a baddie, bro. I'm not gonna lie. She a baddie. She a baddie, bro. She at least a 7 out of 10. She at least a 7, gang. This 7 got taken off of Earth because she wanted to get in niggas' business. All because you want to, you want to do it for your baby father who locked up? Like, that nigga can't even protect you out here. You setting niggas up, lining niggas up for death, allegedly.
Giari would be accused of getting into street business, the same business that she alludes to in her music, as she would be accused of having involvement in the unaliving of THF 46 member Bayzoo. Now, as y'all know, Bayzoo was shot and unalived over the weekend as he was leaving an auto parts store on the west side of Chicago. He was walking back to his vehicle when 2 suspects ran up and shot him multiple times, leaving...
Yeah. 88, what's that word, my brother? Welcome to the chat. My guy said a 7. Stop, Jimmy. She a 7 in them other, in the little, right? In the pink, she like a 7. In the pink, she like a 7. At least a 6. At least a 6. I'm clapping is what I'm saying.
Over 20 shell casings from different caliber weapons on the scene. Now, it wasn't clear at first, but it said that he was taken to the hospital fighting for his life. When the news first spread, close family members stated that he was okay and he wasn't deceased. But come to find out a day later, that news would quickly change, because it'll be hinted by Bayzoo's wife and others close to him that Bayzoo did in fact lose his life. CPD hasn't named any suspects within the shooting, but as y'all know, social media didn't waste no time. They would point out an op from a rival set who seemed to have on the same clothing worn by one of the shooters. Social media will also point out that he would go live flexing cash right after the shooting, hinting that he may have gotten paid for his involvement, allegedly. However, it's not 100% confirmed who did what, but they did commit the shooting in a very busy area, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's only a matter of time before...
Hold up, chat. I'm reading chat. My boy 88 in the chat said she might be a 7 in Atlanta, but she def a Cali 4. So you trying to say Cali got way better joints than Atlanta? I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Atlanta got some of the baddest joints. I love black women. Black and Hispanic women. So I love black and Hispanic women, ethnic women. And Atlanta got mad ethnic women. Miami got the bad Spanish joints. Miami got the bad Spanish and Armenian joints. Cali got like a mix of all the like proper joints. Cali got a lot of slim bitches. Like Cali got a lot of chicks that's in shape for sure. New York got some fat bitches. I ain't gonna lie.
Before they get caught. From surveillance cameras on...
No, New York got some baddies though. Don't get it twisted. New York got the baddies. I'm gonna be honest. New York, we got some of the baddest joints ever. However, Atlanta got some baddies too.
Each establishment to license plates.
It's LA, baby. They all in shape.
Used by law enforcement to catch suspects. On the flip side, just a day after the news broke.
But clearly, Sh0t got some over there too. I done seen a couple joints from Sh0t that was sexy. I ain't gonna lie. Now I definitely seen a lot of zombies. out of Chicago too. But I seen some baddies out of Chicago as well.
Used by law enforcement to catch suspects. On the flip side, just a day after the news broke about Bayzoo losing his life on Sunday, the next day on Monday, a woman by the name of Ariana Bosny, 26 years old and a mother, was shot and unalived. According to CBS reports, an article in regards to the shooting would state, quote, a woman was critically hurt after being shot while inside a vehicle Monday afternoon on the city's south side.
So yesterday, a woman was critically hurt after being shot inside a vehicle Monday afternoon on the city's south side. The shooting happened just before 5 p.m. near McDonald's restaurant on the 7600 block of South Vincennes Avenue in the West Chatham neighborhood. According to Chicago police, the victim, a 26-year-old woman, she was young, bro, 26. A 26-year-old woman was inside the vehicle when another unknown vehicle approached and someone from inside fired shots. She was hit in the abdomen and taken to the University of Chicago Medical Center in critical condition.
The shooter have Sh0t to announce that she have unfortunately passed away. In critical condition, many of her peers would start taking to social media to announce that she have unfortunately
That's what it's looking like, bro. It's looking like she set the nigga THF Bayzoo up. My thing is, if you gonna set a nigga like THF Bayzoo that you know he a trophy, if you gonna set a nigga like that up, you supposed to like go to Indiana. Like, you supposed to go out of town. Get low, shorty. You thought the word wasn't gonna spin back to the hood?
Passed away. Fonzo 6700 was one of them, as he took to his Facebook to say, quote, "Man, if only they knew the half, shorty. Real life, my effing dog. If I called you was coming no matter where and no matter the time, you never left me hanging. It never was a time you ain't opened that door for me, and for that, you will always have a place in my heart. I be so cold to losing MFs nowadays, but you literally got me feeling some type of way, superstar. I love you, shorty. All you wanted was to rap and take care of your son. You N-words gotta tighten up, man. It's so weak. I'm not even gonna overdump on this bit. You know what you know though, harder mode." Now, here's why many are accusing her of having involvement in Bayzoo's demise. It spread as a rumor at first, where some are saying that she dropped Bayzoo's location, allegedly. Now, honestly, I don't know where that...
Bro, all this good pussy going to waste, man. She was kind of cute, bro. Nice little brown baddie. I know I like a little brown baddie, man. And I ain't gonna lie. From the pictures she takes, she just looked like she had some good.
That came from,
Rest in
but
peace.
It's been a rumor all over social media. It could be true, or it could be people just speculating and making rumors solely because she lost her life right after Zoo. So they're just trying to tie them both together, but who knows? But the rumor is that she dropped his location. But we don't know how true it is, but we do know that she is affiliated with THF 46 Ops indirectly because she's the baby mother of 757BA, whose set is tied to 051 Young Money, who are also Ops to Bayzoo and THF 46. Now keep in mind, it's still not 100% sure if that's even the reason, but small hints will be dropped by 051 members themselves. 051 Kamion, who was literally just trolling Bayzoo's death the day prior, would repost a Squid 8 post about Ari's death, and he would caption it saying, quote, "Praying for AV, free 757BA. Rest easy, love you, shorty. You N-words is P and emotional wrecks. No points for this." Now, if you read in between the lines,
now I ain't gonna lie, if they just took her life for no reason, if they just, not for no reason, if they just took her life because she known to be with the ops, that's I ain't gonna lie, that's wild, boy. Y'all couldn't go clap a nigga, y'all couldn't go find one of them niggas y'all been looking for. I'm assuming, like, they must think she really had relation to setting this nigga up, bro. You're not just gonna clap her for no reason.
I think you can make out what he's trying to say. Still not saying that Ari is directly involved, but he definitely hinted what the motive behind her death could have been and who was behind it. I'll just leave it at that. Now, on top of that, another Facebook user would speak based on the unaliving of Ari, as they would say, quote, "You N-words been scrambling lately and it's getting sad. It ain't even that serious, trying to even scores, and now I ain't staying in the female place because y'all shooting us instead of sliding on them N-words y'all really scared of."
Nah, that's what I just said, though. Like, bro, if they clapped her, like, I hope it was actually for something. Like, I hope it was actually because they knew she had something to do with that nigga dying. Like, you ain't just clap her because she one of the bad bitches on the other side. Like, damn, bro, it's a lot of niggas you could have ran down on. Don't discriminate, Jimmy. Anyone could get it, sir. That's true, you right.
Sheesh. Now let's change narratives real quick, because we also heard of another narrative about the situation that can also be true, but we don't know. If y'all remember, a Chicago girl by the name of Romika Meeks was shot and unalive when she came in contact with her baby father's other baby mother by the name of Holly. Many people want justice, being that Holly was arrested and released after she claimed self-defense. So some people are on Facebook alleging that maybe Ari was shot and unalive over mistaken identity due to her having a similar car to Holly's, believing that maybe it was get back for Romika Meeks but towards the wrong person.
Niggas ain't that sloppy, bro. Niggas ain't just spotting a car and blowing down on it. Niggas is spotting the car, spotting the person inside. Now, niggas will blow you down with a random nigga inside that they're not trying to hit up. But niggas ain't just about to blow down her. I mean, come on, bro. Come on, bro. It's the hood. Too many of the same cars driving around.
Once again, we don't know how true it is, because anything at this point could be true until we get word about what really happened after an investigation. So do what you want with that information, but we figure it'll make more sense to properly break down why Ari is being accused of being involved in Bayzoo's unaliving, but then also shed light that it's more than one possibility as to what truly happened to her. Now, on another note, y'all, please understand that not every female that gets caught up in the street is innocent. True. I've seen a post about someone saying, "What happened to no women and kids?" But the problem with that is
what I just said earlier. It's no women and kids in the street. In the streets, bro, the street rules is women and kids. Even though I ain't gonna lie, these days women and kids is not like the old days. Women and kids was off the table, but these days niggas is hitting you where it hurt. But women and children is typically lawful or left off the table until the female jumping this shit herself. Once a female set a nigga up, line a nigga up for death, that's it. Like it ain't no like, oh, she a female, nigga. She got my man's clipped. You helped him get his wings. We gonna help you get your wings.
That unwritten rule became null and void once those same women and kids started jumping into the streets with the men. You got female assassins out there too. Then you got kids 13, 15, and sometimes even younger catching bodies as well. In fact, I think we forgot that most of these kids during the early drill culture were every bit of 14, 15, and 16. At the time, bodies were still dropping. So there goes that. But also when you got women now making drill songs and talking about catching bodies, sliding, dropping locations, back door being open, it's kind of hard to feel sorry for them because they make themselves a part of the street just as anybody else, unfortunately. And they don't have anybody else to blame but themselves. Y'all see the Aspen Cartiers, the Mellow Bucks, and it's crazy because when something happens to them, everyone say things like, how could you do that to a female? But in reality, it be them antagonizing it sometimes too. And sometimes even more than men, as we just seen what happened between Aspen and Little Zay Osama. And I never condone anything happening to a woman, but I'm also not naive enough to think that a woman can't put belt to you just as much as the next man. Especially
facts, you got these females riding around with 30 shots and all that. Females riding around with the blicky. Like, shit. I ain't gonna lie, I know a couple bitches that ride around with the blicky. Nigga, if a nigga run up on them, they getting clapped. That's a fact.
In Chicago. So, how I feel is this. If you're gonna stay on the sidewalk, stay on the sidewalk. But once you jump into that street, at some point, male or female, you're bound to get hit. Simple as that. So choose wisely. Y'all jump in the comments, let me know what y'all think about this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.
All right, hold up. Let's tap in. We got to tap into Trenches News, man. I know some of y'all don't rock with Trenches News, but Trenches News be having an inside scoop. So we going to have to come over and tap in with Trenches News real quick. See what you talking about?
And know where your kids are. All right, y'all. I got two stories for y'all. First story we talking about is THF Bayzoo has been laid to rest after being shot and killed over the weekend.
Oh, he already been laid to rest? That's a quick funeral. I think he Muslim. Muslims be trying to do it extra fast.
At a used auto parts store. And then we talking about Lil Durk. Lil Durk done already told us what's going to happen. He said it ain't going to be his iCloud. He says it's going to be one of his homies getting on the stand with his head down.
He did
so make
say
sure you smash that like button. And it's 60 pages of paperwork, not just a paragraph, 60. So tell everybody to read it. If you got Twitter, TikTok, Reddit, Twitch, make sure y'all share this video, man. I'm going live tonight. Smash that like button. All right, y'all. So Bayzoo has been laid to rest, man. We've seen that 21 Savage had sent the money for him to be buried properly, man, which is good, man. It don't matter where it come from, man, because the same people who talking about 21 Savage, y'all homies won't even give y'all $10 to bury somebody. Y'all won't even pitch in for y'all own homies, man. So
I think 21 Savage probably did that because he know that's Lil Durk homie and Lil Durk in the barn right now. So he probably just took care of it.
I don't want to hear that shit. You know what I'm talking about? Let the man rest in peace. All y'all do is troll somebody until all y'all get folded up. All y'all gonna get caught, bro. Whoever bragging about Zoo or whoever Zoo was bragging about, bro, he got caught. Y'all gonna be the next ones, man. So just stop it, bro. Y'all mama's gonna have to go through it. Your family gonna have to go through it because they ain't sliders. So they gonna have to listen to everybody.
Right, get to this shit, brother.
You got Chief Wook. You got all the stars, 42 Doug. Everybody showed them love. Billionaire Black. Everybody showed them love, man, even though they was into it, bro. Like, once you die, bro, it shouldn't be no trolling, man. But,
nah,
you know,
facts.
The lames gonna troll, man, until they gone, bro. It be more people that trolling that ain't gonna do shit in the streets, you know. So, Bayzoo has...
My son had this sweater since 2016.
...been laid to rest. Now, you know, with this Ari girl, I'm hearing that, you know, a guy she was going to get some weed from a guy, and he served her the weed and got out of her car, and the killers... They ain't see her, the dude get out the car, and they sprayed her car up. Now, I don't know if this has something to do with Zoo, or I don't know none of that. But all I know is, man, that don't be killing nobody innocent, man, because you think they was with somebody or you seen them in a picture. Y'all just deleting people, bro. Y'all playing God, man. That's why y'all ain't got no luck. you know. But rest in peace to Ari too, you know. Rest in peace to everybody who died, man.
Right.
Duck, Von, T-Roy, everybody, man. Lil B, they dead now. You know, they paid for their sins, they gone. You know, so that's what we got on Bayzoo, man. He has been laid to rest. You know, condolences to him, man. And his condolences to his family. You know, most of all his mom, because she got to go through it listening to these creeps.
And his kids.
Control them all day. She shouldn't have to go through that. But unfortunately, we live in a world where people don't care about nobody else. They only care about, you know, what they got going on. Emotional gangsters, that's what we call them. So condolences to Ari, her kids, whoever, man. Whoever she got, her family, you know, condolences to her, man. The streets took them, man. All right, y'all. So next story we talking about is lled. Hey, look, first of all, don't come under my page talking about some one paragraph that y'all read that they ain't using lled at Cloud. Because after that, they said that they got lled on somebody else at Cloud. They got him on burner phones. They got him talking to the killers at $1 million worth of game. So somebody got to be telling that was for $1 million worth of game. Because they said that lled talked to the killers directly. Him and another OTF member talked to the killers directly. That's what it says in the paperwork. Everything on my title, Trenches News, not saying it for all the little slow people. The feds are saying this. I just didn't put the feds said it. But they saying this. This is real paperwork. It's 60 pages. How did y'all get, oh, lled coming home because it's iCloud that's all y'all reading. Y'all ain't read none of the other shit. Y'all ain't read the arson in Atlanta where they done burnt down somebody's store and try to kill him. Y'all ain't heard that yet, y'all. They saying that lled was part of an arson.
Bro, they trying to say nigga Lil Durk caught 6 other bodies. They saying Lil Durk got 6 murder for hire charges, bro. That's what they jacking. Shit is crazy. I saw that shit come across my feed today. They saying the feds trying to charge that nigga with 6 other murder for hires, bro. If this is real, nah, he is cooked. If that's real.
Part of putting money on people. You try to kill 6 more people.
See?
Look, they saying it. I didn't tell Lil Durk to use his money, $40 million, man, to crash out. Hey, look, if I was over there with O-Block, I would have told them don't even go and get Duck. Man, that's downtown the Gold Coast. These guys making stupid decisions, then y'all want to sit around and, oh, man, it's him. Instead of blaming his guys and him. Lil Durk had $40 million, man. Trenches News never had it. You never had $40 million. So for a motherfucker to be involved in some stuff like this, bro, you crazy. You a flunky. You a goofy, bro. Y'all need to stop.
Bro, 40 million and you out here paying for hits? Bro, you don't want to enjoy your money, do you? God damn, nigga, go fuck India. Fuck you out here putting hits out for.
Cherishing and idolizing these dudes, bro, who crash out, and then y'all want to blame everybody else. No, it's Lil Durk's fault. It's Lil Durk's fault because he wasn't supposed to be around them no way, man. When you got money like that, a broke person that never tell you, no, we ain't gonna go slide. The person who was with him told him that they was about to go and kill O-Block members, man, and money due. Trenches News ain't tell him that. The guys who was with him. You know, I wasn't there when Von died. The person who was there with him, where Jam at? What number 2 at? What PW1 at? What are people who told them this shit at? Y'all ain't saying none of their names, man. It's some guys that's missing out the article, man, that ain't in that, man. But I'm finna go live, break all this shit down, man. Make sure y'all smash that like button so this video can get around. Make sure y'all go and get life insurance. It's very important. You don't know when you want.
My boy not playing. He really got the life insurance as a sponsor. I fuck with it, though. All right, let's see what Trap LaRosse talking about real quick. We're going to tap in with Trap LaRosse real quick. I know sometimes y'all don't be feeling my nigga Trap, but he be having the info, though. He be getting it from Reddit.
So there's been some new information circulating related to the murder of THF Bayzoo, and according to some people, okay, there was rumors. There was it was originally believed that there was a quote that they were saying if Bayzoo dies, there's going to be 20 people that die in his place. It's going to be a 20 for 1, and people are already speculating that there might have even been murders that have already taken place as revenge for Bayzoo. Although some people are suggesting that these alleged murders actually don't have anything to do with the situation and are a case of mistaken identity. So I'm just going to give you guys a breakdown of some of what people have been saying. I've also got some stuff from Bayzoo's funeral that just taken place and some of the other responses from different people involved in the situation. So what's really interesting, right, is this post went around. This is just 2 hours ago, okay, and people are saying THF Dre Money tweeted, and he tweeted 20 for 1, the Wop way. Now, the Wop way, okay, Bayzoo, sometimes he was referred to as Zoo Wop. You know, that's kind of a bit of a trope in Chicago. Guys they get these nicknames, Zoo Wop, Goo Wop, Doo Wop, Moo Wop, like it's something mop, right? And they kind of do it to show love to each other. People, you know.
Why they gotta be so obvious? You was this obvious and got 1 like. 20 for 1, the Wop way, and got 1 like. Like, bro, you gotta chill, man. They trying to tell you, chill the fuck out. You heard what he said. Them boys don't fucking play. Look, somebody in the comments, King Nick, is Jack. You heard what he said. Them boys don't fucking play. Like, all right, brothers. All right, brothers. Y'all niggas is caught. If I caught you, I know they caught you.
T-Roy, V-Roy, A-Roy, all of these things, all these wops, you get the gist, right? That's kind of a way of respecting each other. And THF Dre Money has tweeted 20 for 1 the what way, saying that thing where they said that 20 people were going to die for Bayzoo, for one person, that's really happening, right?
And then he put the shush emoji. Bro, you telling. You the one. You put the shush emoji for. You the one making it hot, nigga. Like, how dare you put a shush emoji behind the snitching?
Tweeted a shush emoji and a smoke emoji, and someone replied, said, you heard what he said? Then boys don't effing play. Now, people are saying they think THF are actually claiming the murder of a woman, and it's 757BA's baby mama, G. Ari, that recently lost her life, okay? And people are saying this is getting ugly, and that's what they're claiming. Now, people in the comments here, they're saying when them THF dudes take a big loss, they just start killing anybody. It reminds me of when the gas station got shot up for Bobo, and there weren't even any 051 members there. It says, man, they hit SKD dudes, they hit Jaro dudes, 051 dudes, and Drosy for Bobo. Right? But people are saying this doesn't even mean they did that to the girl. Also, they know 051B at the gas station to be where they shot it up. All right? So people are kind of debating. People are saying THF are known for getting wild, but my question is, and I may be missing it, I'm known to not catch every piece in these puzzles, but would the loss of TP be considered big the way they caught him? And, you know, TP was big, but I don't think there really was anyone bigger than Zoo. All right, but people are saying, where does it say that they're claiming it? They're saying, you know, Reddit, you think they know everything. But a lot of people have been wondering what this has to do with the Bayzoo situation. People are just saying that's how they're coming behind Zoo. It's got nothing to do with G-Ari. Now, let me show you that. So,
nigga, what you mean it got nothing to do with G-Ari? This just how they coming for Zoo. Nigga, they killed the ass. What you mean it's got nothing to do with her? It gotta have something to do with her. They took her life.
The original reporting 23 hours ago, it said allegedly this was 757BA's baby mama. They were saying she was killed right in front of their son.
Damn.
The city is in shambles right
That's
now. This
up.
is only going to get worse.
Killed in front of her son, bro.
So people are saying this is wild. Apparently she's also Front Street Cairo's big sister. He on Facebook tweaking. I feel for him. And they're posting, they're posting stuff here about the incident. So essentially everyone's kind of trying to speculate what this is all about, okay? And that's, you know, a speculation that maybe it had something to do with the THF situation. People are saying, damn, could this be get back for Zoo? Then people are saying, I don't know why they would whack a female unless she was the one who dropped the location.
Exactly. That's exactly what everybody thinking. It had to be a low drop.
All right. And that was the thing a lot of people were speculating. They were saying, oh, maybe she was the one that dropped the location. I'm hearing she dropped Zoo's location and this is get back. But now people are now saying that isn't true. Okay, people are trying to shut down that speculation. And they're saying, according to the cousin of the female killed recently, it was actually mistaken identity. The narrative was that she dropped Zoo's location, but it just isn't true. And so this is basically somebody close to the woman, the cousin of her that passed away. And she said, ain't no winning against no internet, but stop all this lame-ass lying, putting your own stories together. My cousin ain't dropped nothing. You know what the F took place, but y'all be pussy when it comes to other dudes, so y'all play with no rules. But I promise they probably didn't think my cousin was driver, but her stuff 5% tint, so you can't really tell who's in it. These blogs are crazy as hell. Plus her baby wasn't even with her either. Stop tweaking with my blood.
Right, see, ABO then niggas just try to make it sound worse. Her baby was with her in a car. Like, I had a feeling that shit wasn't true. Like, the news would have made sure to report that shit. Or that would have been in all the reports. That her kid was in a car.
Cousin gang, this ain't no
Thank God.
game.
Kid
She
wasn't
said cousin. They then put your story on the news. Can't take it, y'all. All right, this is terrible. They took your life for no reason. That wasn't for you, and we all know that. What the F? This is unbelievable. I'm so sorry, bloody. Now, what I think is interesting, okay, she's saying that she's saying she didn't drop no location. It ain't got nothing to do with it. But the way she's kind of describing it here is basically saying they took your life for no reason. So
right.
So
it's not mistaken identity.
There could be some truth to the fact that she was killed in mistaken identity by people trying to get back for Zoo. They're saying 5% tints. Maybe they thought, maybe this was just a person that was in a car in the wrong place at the wrong time whilst all of this was going on, because no doubt people are applying pressure in the streets over Bayzoo, or maybe it's just completely unrelated, but a lot of people were trying.
But why would they clip her shit if she ain't had nothing? Bro, that don't make no sense, dog.
Kind of put it together, but she basically said she did not drop Zoo's location. It didn't happen. She didn't drop no location, but her 5% tint, so you can't really tell who's in it. So maybe she's kind of inferring that this might have happened as a result of what happened, but She wasn't the one to drop the locations.
Like, well, they thought it was somebody else behind the tents? Like, why are you just blinking at a random car then?
So we don't know for sure. They're saying dudes on Reddit be running with anything. When are you guys going to learn? These lame-ass dudes on Reddit, worse than the bloggers. They're talking about themselves. You are literally...
Right, you on Reddit.
Dude on Reddit. Saying, we know these Reddit warriors love pushing false narratives. Okay, they already started a rumor that they thought she was Fonzo, and they say the car had 5% tint. Okay, clear as day, she was targeted, but believe what you want. I don't think it has anything to do with Zoo. Okay,
why would it
a lot
not?
of people are kind of confused, so they asked the killers, was
Streets
it a
are
mistake?
sexist,
Kind of hard
eh?
to believe when the Chirac demons stalk their prey. So yeah, look, people are saying it's cap. They're saying you got to stop spreading the rumors. This is going around on Chiracology. They're saying you got to stop spreading rumors and let stuff play out. And this is Fonzo, who's kind of been talking on this as well. He said a goofy-ass fan or somebody somewhere in another state living in their mama basement that's been following the drill scene since 2012 came up with that effing rumor. It just shows you how gullible MS is. The first thing you see, you just latch onto, just trying to be in the mix so bad and spreading lies. She ain't never played that backdoor stuff and literally moves smarter than most of you dudes. Ain't no winning with the internet, so I ain't even ain't even no point of it getting bent out of shape about it because the net gonna do what it do. Stop playing with her though. And stop being so goofy and gullible when you know them blogs and fake pages. When you'll know what them blogs and fake pages do, rest up to the biggest, all right? And people saying one of them THF groupies probably created that rumor to make it seem like they're overly active, when in reality they're the ones getting the belt. Okay.
Oh, he's trying to violate.
Anyway, a lot of people, despite this kind of going on, and people trying to pin, just anybody that got killed in the wake of Bayzoo, they're trying to put it and connect it to this situation. There has still been a lot of negativity floating around, because obviously Lil Zay Osama, he had a lot of problems with THF crew, Bayzoo, and all of those guys, okay, with the watches that got stolen. He said 5 people got killed from THF over his watches getting stolen. And Lil Zay was a little bit slick, right? He posted this comment he posted this image with this comment visible on purpose. He said, run this MF up now that everybody that reposts and tag me gets reposted. It's his song 6K, but if you notice here, that top comment,
who here after Bebe was deleted?
Here after Bebe was deleted.
Nah, that's sick. Yeah, he definitely did that on purpose.
Bebe obviously being Bayzoo. People saying that's probably the most liked or disliked comment. The same thing popped up for me, but he chose to keep that in. I personally would usually, if I'm doing an Instagram story of a video, I'm cropping out that top comment if I don't really like what it's saying. But Zay ain't do that, man. He decided to keep that in. People saying he's playing a dangerous game.
He want to go to jail, nigga. Didn't that nigga just beat the feds? The fuck wrong with this nigga Lil Zay?
Next video in the park, Zoo saying he got Zoo.
I caught with a switch like 5 times.
Lose your mind, but you was laughing when THFV was screaming they got Scoom. They're saying he already lost Scoom, but you don't give a F. It's war. Saying look at them comments, D, and they're gonna get up with him and who he loves. People are saying trolling in another state never ends good. Lol, and his homie's gonna keep on dying if he keeps talking reckless. Okay, they're saying if you think Dirk gonna let this slide, he wild. They're saying bro lost his childhood friend a couple of weeks ago to this stuff. I doubt he even cares about his relationship with Dirk. Okay, people saying it's really not doing numbers. He's trying to use this to basically get his music moving. All right, of course. And
they all do.
Zay basically, weirdly, a lot of people saying, how are you dissing Dirk's mans? But then at the same time, you're still saying free Smirk. All right, he posted this one. He said, we trended number 28. Get this bitch to number 1 on YouTube. All of my fans and supporters, go tap in, share, repost, run up them views. For this is for y'all. Hashtag free Smirk, hashtag trench baby. All right.
How that even make sense? Nigga, the song is dissing Dirk Mans. Now you saying free Smirk. You damn near confusing niggas. You trying to make it seem like Smirk with you, nigga?
Hey, so he said free Smirk. People saying, what the hell are you doing? Like, how are you still doing that? I was just thinking about this. He keep portraying that he's still Team Dirk, knowing damn well if Dirk gets out, the relationship is 300% gone. He said 300% gone. Says he needs to drop that whole free Smirk campaign and just go join up with 051 or something. He already reposted Driller and Kiddo songs, knowing that same set was involved with Dirk's People's death. But he had heated exchanges with 600. O-Block ain't F with how he explained the Von situation. Real beef with THF, bruh. Might as well join the ops. No way Tay-Town and Lamron. F with dude reposting at 51 dead ops. No peace and dissing Zoo. All right. People are saying Zay said in an interview that after THF wouldn't return his watches and Zoo couldn't get the watches back, that Dirk told Zay he understands if he has to retaliate against THF. So it's possible Zay is under the impression he's still in good terms with Dirk. Because Dirk, although he's upset about Zoo's death, understands Zay had no other choice because THF wouldn't return his watches and dissing is all part of the game. Okay, it's an interesting perspective.
That sounds dumb as hell.
This is dead ass a troll. I thought he was a chill dude, but he does not care. They're saying because Dirk ain't done nothing but help that man for real. He got him a platinum plaque on one of his biggest songs ever, and Dirk ain't backdoor or steal from him. People saying Zay needs to chill. He's steady chasing and
My boy Chat, my boy 88 said he had 2 hot water tanks fuck up today and a couple rentals. How much that's gonna run you?
Agonizing it even further. He's young and has hella potential. He's talented. He just needs to step back from the street stuff. There's no winning. You either end up dead or in jail. They're saying he don't even know the half of what's finna transpire, man. That's a classic Chiracology quote. So let's move to Bayzoo's funeral. The funeral did take place, and this is a funeral program that's circulating. Let's see what this says. So this is Devon Shea Collier, also known as Brother Amin Abdul Wali. It says, indeed to Allah we belong, and to him we shall return. Now, this is a little bit cut off at the edge, but I'll just try and read it the best I can. It says, with deep sorrow and submission to the will of Allah, we announce the passing of Devon Shah Conqualan Collier Jr., also known as Brother Amin Abdul Wali, who returned to his creator on Sunday, October the 27th, 2024.
They ain't even put Bayzoo, Bay, none of that on his obituary. Family ain't refer to him as none of that. You see, look. My fault. This gas is gelato killing me right now. Look. You don't see Bayzoo, Bay, none of that. Nowhere near on this obituary.
Brother Amin Abdul Wali, who returned to his creator on Sunday, October the 27th, 2025. Brother Amin was a devoted husband, a loving father, son, brother, and friend. His will was unshakable. His unwavering and his character defined by strength, integrity, and honor, guided by deep faith and love for his family. He faced every challenge with courage and determination. He leaves behind a beloved wife, Tiffany Demarion, a loving mother, Dion Terry, and
condolences to Miss Dion Terry, man, and the father.
Father Devon Shah Conqualan Collier Sr. So he was a junior, and a stepfather, Lorenzo Wiley. Brother, so we don't need to read everyone's name. It's a little bit much, isn't it? He's also got some children. He's got several children. You know what I'm saying? It's so sad, man. And he would be a whole host of extended family and relatives that are going to deeply miss him, and they're honoring his memory at the funeral and the love he shed through his life. We ask the community to keep Brother Amin in their du'as and to ask Allah for forgiveness and shortcomings, grant him peace in his grave, and permit him into Jannah al-Firdaus. May Allah come.
And you see, even the family said, forgive him for his shortcomings. The family know.
Keep Brother Amin in their du'as and to ask Allah for forgiveness and shortcomings, grant him peace in his grave.
Ask Allah for peace and grant him, basically, like, listen, forgive him for his sins, because we know what's up.
And permit him into Jannah al-Firdaus.
We know that nigga laid a couple niggas down. We know that nigga laid a couple niggas down. We know he was a legend in these streets. We know what he was a legend for. We know. But may Allah accept.
Firdaus. May Allah continue to keep Brother Amin. It's so sad, man. And he would be a whole host through his life. We ask the community to keep Brother Amin in their du'as and to ask Allah for forgiveness and shortcomings, grant him peace in his grave, and permit him into Jannah al-Firdaus. May Allah comfort his family with patience and strength during this difficult time, man. It's just really sad to see, but that is how it goes, you know. People are saying the girl that dropped his load just got killed, but that's not actually true, allegedly. People are saying he lived by the sword and died by the sword. People, you know, R.I.P. Bayzoo, man. It's sad. And THF members were apparently in attendance at the funeral. Kind of some famous members: THF Lil Law, THF Buddha Man at the Zoo's funeral, and people are pointing out that Buddha.
Chat, nigga, say they need some better parenting skills out there in the rack. Damn.
Was actually...
Yo, hit the like button, man. We need more likes in this bitch. Come on, man. Hit the like, bro. If we here, if you in the building with me, hit the like. Come on, man. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. Hit the like button for me. We out here, man. We gonna be here for a little bit. Hit the like button. Let's go.
Charged with a double murder when he was just 14 for killing 2 TTB members, but he managed to kind of, you know, he was charged as juvenile. He didn't do too much time, but apparently he caught a case again recently, and people were surprised that he was free, but he was there at the funeral. You know, real, original, very respected THF members. So yeah, people are saying can't believe that he's smoking at the Islamic funeral, but hey, listen, it's what it is, man. I don't want to disrespect anyone's religion. Not in this video.
Smoking at an Islamic funeral,
so obviously
with the Muslim garb on. Not only is he smoking at the funeral, he's smoking with the garb on and all that. Like, brother. All right, okay.
Kind of, you know, he was charged as juvenile. He didn't do too much time, but apparently he caught a case again recently, and people were surprised that he was free, but he was there at the funeral. You know, real, original, very respected THF members. So yeah, people are saying can't believe that he's smoking at the Islamic funeral, but hey, listen,
LOL, that's weak as fuck.
I don't want to disrespect anyone's religion,
have heard
not in
times.
this video
Yeah,
at all.
people
Right. So obviously, big OTF members were at the funeral too. OTF Twin was in attendance. So a lot of people have said that this is kind of how kind of OTF members are kind of coming back together at the funeral. So people are saying that basically Zoo's death and the OTF members kind of coming together for the funeral has actually kind of got a lot of the members, a lot of the original OTF members. We've got Lil Varney, the muscle here, man. Okay, and they're saying that this incident's actually got all of them together.
That shit changed. Y'all know how we coming for WAP, bitch. I ain't lost these, still get it. All retarded motherfuckers, crazy crew. You know.
So look, they're rolling deep, man. OTF, they back together again. They got their chain shining. This has actually brought them together, okay? And people are saying Zoo's death has members coming together for his funeral and memorial and kickback. That's usually what happens when someone dies. People gather.
It's sad that it be like that, bro. Niggas gotta die for niggas to come together, kick back. You know what I'm saying? Spend some time and vibe. Like niggas gotta. It's sad, bro.
We're up together, okay? They're saying just because we don't see people
Nigga 88 in the chat said, imagine being labeled a respectful gang member. LOL.
together doesn't mean they were apart like that. Feds come, you lay low. Okay, people are kind of hating all of that stuff, but look, we ain't gonna do all that. Okay, we ain't gonna do all that, man. Rest in peace to THF Bayzoo. I think a lot of people that knew him, you know, I never got a chance to meet him. A lot of people around me have actually met him and spent time with him. You know, I was just going back and forth with Brick Baby about the situation just a couple of days ago because, well, yesterday and today. Because, you know, he was trying to get to the bottom of the news. Obviously, he's inside federal custody right now. He can't get full access to what's going on. I know Brick spent time around Zoo. I know Remo linked up with Zoo a couple of times for interviews and some behind-the-scenes stuff. And, you know, everyone just said that he was a good guy. You know, he was a clean-hearted guy. You know, he stood on business. He stood on principles. He had his morals. And, you know, he never disrespected me. You know, he touched on my videos and stuff about him in an interview with No Jumper. And he kind of said, you know, yeah, he talking a little too much, but we kind of respect what he's doing. And he bringing attention to what we got going on. And, you know, he seemed like he was a very level-headed, very reasonable guy, despite all of the real hardships and challenging environments that he had grown up around and been through. So nothing but respect for THF Bayzoo, man. Rest in peace. And, yeah, I'll keep you guys updated if anything else comes out around this. You know, they're saying that there's going to be 20 people that are going to lose their lives in exchange.
Let's hope not, man. Let's not like push that into fruition. Let's hope 20 people don't lose their life behind this.
For Bayzoo, there's rumors of this person getting killed already, but now people are saying it's cap, and hopefully things can just simmer down, man.
All right, what up? King Yella speaking on. Shout out to Say Chiefs. We about to tap in real quick. King Yella about to speak on the THF Bayzoo situation. Yellow fella.
Oh man,
This nigga just tatted retarded. Like, bro, I can't even start to speak about this nigga tattoos, bro.
here we go, King Yella.
What's the big old deal?
Back on Say Cheese, man. How you doing?
Man, I'm blessed and highly favored, man. I can't complain. You did?
Yeah, man. I've been seeing you all over Twitter, man. I mean, you had 2 different incidences of having seizure. I mean, what was it? Having a
You know what I'm saying? You gotta ride with your head behind it, dude. The niggas call you. You know what I'm saying? Push a piece saying that this is what he wanted in the community, and it's always like that, gang. Soon when you try to change your life, and it's like he got hit crazy up here right now. You know what I'm saying? Because it had to be that. Ain't no, cause I'm paying attention to my surroundings. He got caught lacking them. There's a niggas running up on you. But the other people aren't bogus too, because they ain't say, hey, motherfucker ain't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? But they was over there in the Spanish Latino area, you know what I'm saying? That's really like a what? Goose, what's that over there? Picking pool, right?
He is goofy, but he a
picking
music.
pool. It's a picking
Facts.
pool for the cars and shit. So they over there pushing shit for the thing, but it's like, who saw you? Like, I don't know. You got to be careful because you never know who work, what motherfucker work. You feel me? Who working in there? That's how motherfucker drop them lows. Motherfucker see you, oh man, he up here right now. You know what I'm saying? Cause it had to be that. Ain't no way. Motherfucker follow them on somebody. Motherfucker, they put an air tag. If a nigga got an air tag, well, they gonna catch you at the light. They ain't gonna wait till you motherfucker pull up to no motherfucking store. Man, they wanted him,
right.
man. Somebody wanted him bad, man. That was personal. They didn't even really shoot the other niggas like that. And all that, they talking about he was dead. Zoo probably was dead Saturday, man. He looked like he got hit crazy that same day. That because it's crazy because I came up 607 unk shit, and I'm like, man, damn, they just shot Zoo, man. Woo. He like, man, he ain't dead. Motherfucker like, he ain't dead. And I'm like, damn, no, they say he alive, man. You know what I'm saying? But then they say he did die. You know what I'm saying? Then I go on the internet, because I'm really finna make the video on it the day before. I mean, that Saturday, but I'm like, man, I don't know. I ain't finna just make no video and he ain't dead. And I wake up and I just see, man, everybody, damn. You know what I'm saying? And it'd be crazy, because that's how you know a nigga, when a nigga get older, it's like, you like, damn. You know? A motherfucker ain't, hey, he dead. It's like, damn, G. Like, you know what I'm saying? These really people, like, then I'm seeing all the shit that he just would start doing, pushing with the unity. You know what I'm saying? Push a piece, saying that this is what he wanted in the community, and it's always like that, gang. Soon when you try to change your life,
right?
You know, but
niggas, they know you vulnerable. They basically feel like, oh, he's slipping now. He talking about he want unity in the community. Oh yeah, it's time.
Thing is, Zeus shouldn't have been back in Chicago, but Dirk locked up, man, and a lot of people ain't in the same position they was while he was out, but he put a lot of niggas in position where should have already been, you know what I'm saying? He just was on the internet like, man, Chicago, I ain't fucking with Chicago, you know what I'm saying? Then you go back to Chicago, not only back to Chicago, like,
the trenches.
Y'all got money. Why'd you at Pick and Pull? Pick and Pull got like old ass cars or something, don't they? They ain't no new cars. They no motherfucking Pick and Pull, I don't think.
Yeah,
I don't know. When I knew about
I wouldn't think so.
We was going to get, you know, scrapers, little bullshit, little traps. Like, damn, man, you supposed to be in a, man.
I think they said it was for his girl's car. Trench's News just made a video and he broke the news. And I know, you know, Trench's News, he's a credible source to a lot of Chicago people. And he took an Uber up there. And he was up there for about an hour.
That's too long.
You being from Chicago, are Ubers a no-go in Chicago? Is that something that...
I don't know. I always have my own shit for a long time, man. I don't even. I never even had an Uber account, so I don't know. I'm not riding no Uber. I don't even like to ride in cars with other people, especially while I'm in Chicago. I'm crazy behind the wheel. So, you know, I done been shot at in the cars and everything. You gotta know how to survive in life, man. Like the same way when I got shot on that thing, I survived. I saw it. You gotta have the eye of the tiger with this shit. A lot of niggas don't. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes it could just happen like that.
Right, it just happen.
Damn, I'm in the backseat of a nigga Uber that a goofy behind the wheel. He don't even know. All he know how to do is drive. Where we going? And the nigga pull it. And do you? You can't even slide and protect yourself. All you can do is duck down and it's over with. At least I know I'm behind the V. I'm behind the wheel, nigga. I'm doing my thing. Oh, shit. Duck, nigga, move. You know what I'm saying? You gotta ride with your head behind the thing with the nigga cold. You nigga seat way back. You got the thing right there. Make sure that motherfucker come in your head. Niggas be having their face right there at the window. That's how niggas get hit all in their shit, nigga. Motherfucker come right there. Boom, 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 boom. But hell no, man. I don't.
Yo, only in the hood.
I mean, he's slick.
Only in the hood we got worried about this type of shit.
He's slick famous in Chicago. I mean,
why is you in the Uber, gang? Like that's just that was a bad decision. That was a bad choice, man. One false move cost that man his life. Ubering for his girl or whatever's going on, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Hell no. You should have ordered the motherfucking parts off the internet and let them bitches come to the door or something. Everything come to your door now. Motherfucker got money. Niggas on that.
Send a nigga to go get it. You got a couple dollars, send a nigga to go get it for you.
Niggas with stacks of money, man. Fuck up. Man, hell no.
Now let's speak on THF, because I mean the whole drill movement. If you really know the drill movement and you follow it, you've heard of THF, but they really never had a popular rapper, right?
Yeah, they ain't got no. Nah. They got a little.
Like when we think of THF, and you know I'm an out of towner. When we think of THF, they're from the South Side, but like, what is that? What is THF? Like who, where, what block? They ain't even nowhere near where we from anyway. They like low end niggas. They from the low end. You feel me? That's like 46, 44th, and 45th, and shit like that. They from the low end. You know what I'm saying? That's more like with Duckin' and was growing up, Billionaire Black and all them, like all that, like 39th and all the low end niggas. That's like
What? 88. We're gonna talk about that off stream. I need to get that.
Where all them niggas really from, like the project niggas. You know what I'm saying? That's where they from, down that way.
And they never really had a rapper that was known on a national level, right?
I don't know. That I know of. They got Lil Law from over there. They got what, G Baby? I think THF G Baby. Then they had Lil Twin in them. Then they had, what's the other one that got killed? TF, or what's his name?
Yeah, TP, I think, or something like that.
Yeah. They ain't really had no big ass rappers that nah.
THF themselves though are
you never know where it come from.
Yeah. Would you say Zoo's reputation was people, did they fear him? Was it like
I don't think they feared him, because a lot of people, like, I don't think people want to be known as, when the majority of the people that want to be known for being feared is the ones, they lose their life very fast. They don't last too long. You don't want nobody.
I ain't know that.
You don't want nobody to be scared of you because you can't. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't know that.
They're gonna get you out the way.
Zoo was just a nigga that just took care of his business, and niggas knew that he stood on what he stood on, morals and principles, and his people. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah. I mean,
this nigga got a hold. Yo, his hairline is tatted. Look, he tatted a hairline.
Yeah.
Bro, look, he tatted a shape up. Bro, you can't make this shit up, dog. The nigga tatted a shape, bro. Never in my life. This shit is crazy. Oh, I thought you were talking about the Canadian government. Yeah, I know the food stamps going away and all that shit.
I mean, the internet is moving now. When somebody popular.
Nah, this nigga tatted a hairline, bro. I'm done. This nigga tatted a hairline, brother. That's insane. Shit, that nigga live.
Tell on y'all. If not, I'm telling on y'all. I got $40 million, bro. Who gives a fuck if you call me a rat? I got $40 million.
I nigga Church's news
They're
go
gonna get
crazy.
you out the way.
Let's see what we gonna watch. Let's see what we got popping. What's going on? Let me see. We gonna hit the. Oh, what else? We watched these already. All right. No jumper popping right now. Okay, comments going crazy. Let me see what's going on. No jumper.
Just want to.
Hold up.
I want to say I apologize, and it really was, but other than Dottie, he's
around a little bit. She came out to New Jersey, and we kind of hung out, and
that's Vlad on the phone.
It was like
in a separate place.
Image. It was at my house. I never went back to her place again.
It got to be in your bar court.
No. She came out. She came out to my spot in Jersey. We hung out a little bit, but like that whole image of her like running out when I thought I was gonna die, I just couldn't get that out of my head. It's just I never quite really.
Oh, Vlad telling the story about when he got jumped, I think. Oh, here we go.
Nobody wins when the family.
The Zoo, THF Zoo killed. Then hours later, female rapper gunned down in Chicago with her kid. Oh, I don't know. He jacking this with her kid. Let's see.
Word. And what does 757 mean for everybody who don't know?
I don't know. Just.
I see the flex guy.
They know I'm the man and I don't stun at him.
That sounded fire.
This a dirty stick. They say how it's dirty. I hear the all with it.
Gotta really chase his ass. That's my mama's son, the battle one. He's sweet, we bake his ass. Gangsters only, lil' bro line.
Leaders are calling for peace after 7 people are shot and 1 person killed in Chicago's Bronzeville neighborhood. The multiple shooting happened last night at 37th Place in Michigan, just blocks from Chicago Police headquarters.
A man is now in custody nearly 7 years after a deadly shooting at a barbecue in Chicago's Bronzeville neighborhood. Police arrested Antonio Dickerson at his home in South Suburban Alsip this week. He's charged with murder, 6 counts of attempted first-degree murder, and 6 counts of aggravated battery. Police say Dickerson was a part of the fatal shooting of a 28-year-old man back in August of 2017. 6 others were wounded in the shooting at 37th and Michigan. Police have not revealed a motive.
The biggest, the largest, whatever the fuck I call it, man. And these hoes can't see me, they really want to be me. And these hoes don't want to fight me, they really want to be just like me. For real, for real. The biggest.
Fam, nowadays, especially in Chicago, it's easy to find out who connected to a body drop before authorities even speak on it. That's the reality of this drill culture. It's been going on for damn near a decade now. The moment somebody lose their life, the internet turned into an investigation room. People start naming names, dropping locations, and pointing fingers. Sometimes it's facts, and sometimes it's pure speculation. But then you got situations like the one we covering today, when somebody lose their life in broad daylight less than 24 hours later. After digging, you realize it might be connected to something deeper. And fam, y'all know this the family TV. We're not here to push what ifs. We're here to present the facts, pay respects, and to keep our community updated. And for those who don't know, yesterday we covered a Chicago rapper who was ambushed in the middle of the day, gunned down in a car auto parts parking lot. And for those who need to catch up before watching this story, the link is in the bio. We broke down who he was, his ties to Lord Durk, and other Chicago figures, even his stepson demise. A loss that some say sparked a long war between his hood and 051. But fam, what if I told you, not even a full day later, another life was taken. This time a young woman, an aspiring rapper, gunned down in front of her own child while driving. Thank God, the child survived. But the deeper you look, the darker it gets. Because her baby father, well, he allegedly another Chicago rapper who was just arrested for a murder that happened 7 years ago. A case where he got arrested back then, but he was released. And for those wondering, it wasn't double jeopardy because he didn't go to trial. But after doing my research, let's just say, his hood, according to public records, which you'll later check out as well, show was closely tied to 051. What makes you wonder, do 2 + 2 = 4? Was she a casualty of the war? Not to mention, I say this out the gate.
My son's spitting.
There's also been rumors about her involvement with THF Bayzoo, which we're also presenting this story. You guys can let me know if the connection is there. But now, the internet buzzing, and people claiming she gave up Zoo location. Retaliation talk everywhere. It's the same never-ending cycle, fam. One body drop leading to another, and another, till a whole neighborhood gets caught up in revenge. Today we go over this story, pay our respects to the victim, break down the connections, who she was, her ties to the streets, and where things stand today. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I don't give you no angle, I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
Facts, hit the like button right now. Hit the like button on my chat, please. Hit the like if you here. I appreciate you. It ain't gonna cost you nothing. Promise you. Promise you. I can't do nothing to hurt your situation. Bank account gonna stay the same after you like the video. Promise you.
We're gonna jump right to it. Almost 48 hours ago from me doing this video, reports started surfacing that Chicago rapper THF Zoo was ambushed and killed broad daylight. Who and why still hasn't been presented to the public. But while family and friends was posting THF Zoo, breaking down clips frame by frame, another tragedy unfolded less than a day later. Another inspiring rapper, a young woman who we'll later identify, who witnesses say was killed in gruesome fashion, driving her vehicle with the child in the car. They say her son survived, but she didn't. I later saw on Facebook on a post that someone quoted, someone's daughter just got shot up. Check on you. At first it seemed like just another senseless Chicago
bullets,
shoot.
Bro.
When I started
I ain't gonna lie, that's a lot of bullets. Look at this shit.
Her son survived, but she didn't. I later saw on Facebook on a
Oh, so he jagging and her son was in the car. He jagging it.
Post that someone quoted.
He said her son survived, but she didn't. Look at the front seat though. Look at how many bullet holes in that joint. Nah, niggas was definitely gunning for her.
Daughter just got shot up. Check on your people. At first it seemed like just another senseless Chicago shooting. But when I started doing my research, I found out the story was layered. Turns out the woman who lost her life was connected to a man a lot of people in the city know. 757 Bob, real name Antonio Dickerson. Now we got a criminal past and recently got arrested last year for a murder 7 years ago. But before we disclose that, let's talk about who he is and where his neighborhood is and what his name stands for. He got millions of views on YouTube. One track, Dirty Stick, released 4 years ago with 4.5 million views.
We do 2 for 1s, we'll smoke, come get some. High speed, I had lost the Glock, but got another one.
A year ago, before he got arrested for a murder that we'll later elaborate on, he did a No Jumper interview. And he talked about where he from, where his hood at, and his allies. Being close connected to 051, who we all know from the last story, is allegedly enemies to THF.
Hell yeah, man, I kind of like fell back from this shit. I was really I was just on the run for 8 years and shit, you know, so I got fell back from that shit. I kind of gave that like a break, you know, had to focus on myself and know how to run, because I just ran for 8 years.
Well, what you was running from? Like, what was the charge?
Pipe case.
It was in Chicago?
Yeah.
So now it makes sense, because like early on, I was just, when we was out there just chopping it up, I was just saying, you was like one of the first I seen really just going out of town. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you been in Cali like for a minute.
Yeah, I've been around out here for a long time now. I've been out here for a minute. I've been coming out here fucking around.
Why Cali though? Like, you know what
I don't know, it's just, I ain't gonna lie. Everybody wanna go to Cali, man. We from the rack, we only see this on TV. Yeah. So this some everybody wanted to do, like go see what that about though.
I just came down here and I fell in love with that. I've been just around down here.
Yeah, you been out here for a minute, yeah. So for everybody who don't know who we got in the building, we got TTB Nez in the building. So what does TTB mean? Like, what's the TTB?
I don't know who this nigga is.
Train to blow. And and that's like our rap clip from back in the day. Cause like one thing, you TTB Nez, but I be seeing you with 051 all the time.
Yeah,
so
my brothers on Jumoney, RP Fad, that's my twin.
Yeah, so break that down. So like, what's the difference between 051 and TTB? Or is there a difference?
Them 2 different blocks.
Two
different blocks. I'm from 39th, they from 51st, but they're my brothers on Jumoney.
Word. And what does 757 mean for everybody who don't know?
I don't know. It's just the letters of it's the last numbers of the hood, like the streets I grew up on, 37, 27, 35th.
Tight shit. So what you and Nez, like, what's the relationship with y'all? Like, how y'all been?
It's my brother. Same thing. I was a shorty. You know, it's us. Then they over here.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? We used to just be walking across the street.
And that's TTB or Young Money?
Nah, that's TTB.
All right, for sure.
Yeah, they closer to us though.
Yeah, we closer to them.
They closer to us. They little badass used to be come walking on the block and come walk.
I gotta figure out how to put the chat on the screen. I'm gonna do it though. I know how to do it. I be seeing niggas be having their YouTube chat on the screen transparent.
On my block, on the little badass. I just got the with him, you know. And I've been my little brother ever since. He is the long ass time ago.
But a lot of people will know you as the person who was bullying Crip Mac on Instagram Live, right?
Nah, I wouldn't bully him, but he just was too freaky with my little sister.
He was going too crazy on Blazing Doll, and you didn't
been about Adam too much.
Yeah, like
I inspired him.
I ain't like that because it was like it was too freaky. Like in Chicago, like they're like, bro, you acting like you on some junior bachelor party type. Like, what the hell you got going on?
Oh, nah.
Your lips? I'm like,
not junior bachelor party type shit. Chill. That's that's bad works. Narty, not good, not at all, unacceptable.
Oh, she only 20, you know that, right?
But shortly after that interview, he was arrested for a murder that took place 7 years prior. In 2017, it was a barbecue. 1 man, 5 women were shot. Police considered it at the time a mass shooting, all intended for 1 target. Police say Antonio Dickerson, who was arrested at the time back then, participated in the shooting on August 8, 2017 in the Oak Block East 37 place. Police said Dickerson among the other group that approached the gathering of people who were barbecuing in front of the Bronzeville home. Alfred Mitchell Jr. was the only male that was shot, and he had lost his life after being shot in the head from the back. May he rest in peace. A love of condolences to his family. Now, what people don't know is that the intended target didn't even get shot. Allegedly, 600 McAdoo was the intended target.
Leaders are calling for peace after 7 people are shot and 1 person killed in Chicago's Bronzeville neighborhood. The multiple shooting happened last night at 37th Place in Michigan, just blocks from Chicago Police headquarters. Eyewitness News reporter Evelyn Holmes live in Inglewood, where a basketball tournament is expected to get underway. Evelyn?
Yes, well, the Battle of the Blocks is set to get underway this afternoon as violence folks try to stop the violence. They're doing what they can to try to come together to keep neighborhoods safe. Now, the 3rd day of this tournament comes just about a few hours after 7 people are shot on another neighborhood on the south side. The relatives of Alfred Mitchell Jr. say they can't believe he's gone after the 28-year-old father becomes one of 7 people shot on Chicago's south side.
He was very friendly, outgoing, you know, he laughed, we spoke about old times and everything. He wasn't a bad person.
The attack happened as Mitchell, whose friends called him AJ, attended a barbecue near 37th Place and Michigan Avenue Tuesday night. Witnesses say it was around 10:30 when 2 gunmen opened fire on the group, killing the victim and leaving 5 women and another man among the wounded. The mass shooting happened 2 blocks from the Chicago Police Department's headquarters and comes after Chicago police reported 74 homicides in the city during the month of July. For the first time.
Yeah, I thought Trump was been supposed to send the troops to the rack, bro. That was been supposed to happen, bro.
Youth Peacemakers of Chicago hosted their Community Peace Carnival at St. Sabina Catholic Church in the city's Auburn Gresham neighborhood. Father Michael Flager was in attendance for the event, which hopes to provide a safe and fun place for kids in a neighborhood that has seen its share of violence.
Violence in our city is a real issue, and we have to address it together as one city.
Meanwhile, over in Inglewood, the community is using basketball as a way to try to stop the violence. The Battle of the Blocks Peace Tournament, sponsored by the New Canaan Land Baptist Church, is a single elimination tournament that hopes to stop the violence by getting guys from different blocks to play together.
It's all about positivity. You got kids out here, it's basketball, good food, good fun, so why not, you know? Stop everybody from all the killing and stuff, maybe come together.
Right. And as communities and neighborhood groups continue to call for the violence to end, detectives are still trying to determine who was the intended target of the shooting that claimed the life of Alfred Mitchell. This as a family and friends struggle with their grief.
What is it going to take for something to happen to where the violence stops?
Well, we're told by investigators continuing to look into that shooting that so far no one's in custody and no arrests have been made. Back here in Inglewood, what we are seeing as folks beginning to arrive for this tournament will last through Saturday. That's when they'll have the championship game and their winner will have bragging rights. Reporting live from Chicago's South Side, Evelyn Holmes, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Now, as mentioned, 757 Bar was arrested but was released for this murder back in 2017. But 7 years later, in 2024, early 2024, he would get arrested for it. By this time, speaking of 2024, he was 24 years old, and he had a baby by a woman who was an aspiring rapper trying to pick up where her baby father had left off. Her name was Ariana, a.k.a. G.R. 13 days ago, she debuted her song, We Want All This Smoke. Check out some lyrics.
Stop it, freedom killers for real, cause they know the fuck we rock like cut off stops. Lil' bro so crazy, he a pop out and really chase his ass. That's my mama's son, the battle one, he sweet, we bake his ass. Gangsters only, lil' bro.
But then just 12 days later, on October 27, 2025, at around 4:48 p.m. at 76 and Vincent, Ariana was reportedly sitting in her car at a traffic light when another vehicle had pulled alongside her and fired multiple shots before firing away. Shortly after, CPD arrived at the scene and saw Ariana suffering from multiple gunshot wounds. She was transported to the University of Chicago Medical Center, where she was pronounced deceased. May she rest in peace and love condolences to her family. Area detectives were investigating, still is. They say it's a homicide, but no arrest has been made. Police asking anyone with information to contact authorities. And shortly after, the internet went into a frenzy, because then people started to put out that she allegedly gave up THF Bayzoo location. But as of now, that hasn't been confirmed, but it sure does have some connections. At the end of the day, fam, this right here shows how deep the cycle really runs in Chicago. You got two people gone within 24 hours, both connected to the streets. One chasing music, both trying to find a way out, but the same pain keeps spinning back around. And to show you time after time, sometimes, no matter who you are, you can be a casualty of this war. But being a woman in men business, or being a man in women business, it just don't mix. And you gonna find yourself in a situation you wish you hadn't been in. You can't even make it a week without seeing somebody's name trending, somebody's family grieving, and somebody else plotting revenge. And what's crazy, most of this don't even make national news no more. It's just normal to the people who live in it. I'm not here to judge nobody. I'm here to show y'all the reality of what this lifestyle come with. Because behind every post, every rumor, every video, there's somebody's child, somebody's mother, somebody's homie who ain't coming back. To every victim in this story, I want to say once again, rest in peace and love and condolences to you guys' family.
Facts. Rest in peace, man. Sheesh. I ain't gonna lie. That's the sad one right there. Julio Fully Jurio sees old photos from murder suspects' phone and iCloud. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Let's see what's on the TL. Let's see what's on the TL. Draco rifle backseat during Draco found in backseat. My boy had a Drake. Let's see, we might pop out with that. What else we looking at though? THF Bayzoo. THF Bayzoo reacts to Buttercup County Jail stories.
DJ, you go crazy. Man, one of the most popular DJU videos, right, is of Butter talking about how THF Zoo ran the deck in Cook County Jail. We got like over 700,000 views. You know what I'm saying? It's funny as
yeah, I watched that shit, man. I seen it.
On call.
Get on that, getting that. Hey, oh, BD boy, that's King Lil J. Those get to getting that. Doom, 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 doom. On Tuggenite, we sitting in this little ass hallway in Division 1. The walkway ain't no bigger than like this. Walkway little as hell. Everybody out they cell. It's
Shout out to DJU. Don't come at me for the content.
the middle of the night. The COs get in y'all cell. Baby on call. On call, bitch going to cell.
Yo, free butter, man. Free butter. The internet born without this nigga. He wild funny.
Ooh, bitch on call. My son, bitch getting the cell on call. Ooh. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I be in the voice. I'm in that. What's that behind that door? I'm on Tuga. We gotta get up in my head. You know, we gotta get up off this bitch. They gonna kill us over here. We gotta get the fuck up.
Yo, free this nigga and Brick Baby.
Oh, my daddy, hold on.
Free Loose too.
Call, bitch. He get his. Did he come on, bitch?
You my internet niggas.
Hold on.
That's funny as hell.
Lil J getting that. He on Joseph. He on Joseph Coleman. Y'all know what's to me. I'm King Lil J.
That dope. Shit.
I'm getting that. I ain't gonna lie. I'm keeping it on too. I'm getting that. Boy, what?
My voice, I got a deep ass voice, bro. So all my guys mimic me when they play on me like that. On call. Like, to me, I can only hear my inner self. So like, I don't like the shit y'all hear. I just talk with aggression anyway, though. But yeah, like, I don't pay Butter no mind, gang. On my daughter, like, Butter know what's up, blood. Like, he a real bapper.
Yeah, real
Shorty
bapper.
ass, he landed on deck. When he first called his body, him and Lil J landed on deck with me, blood. You feel me? All that.
Look, when he first caught his body, look, he talking about he a bapper, nigga. He caught body, nigga.
What's up, blood? Like, he a real bapper. Shorty ass, he landed on deck. When he first called his body, him and Lil J landed on deck with me, blood. You feel me? All that. He was ready to bump all that shit. His ass of flies, man. My homie beat his ass up under the desk. Like, he came on that. He twisted the story around talking about dude bit him. He bit bro eye. Like, bit a whole chug out his eye. He came up on that look like a barbecue grill.
Nah.
He cooked on the desk, you feel me? He holding on to his jaw with his teeth, blood, till the police come on. You know, in Division 1, they got the catwalk, where they walk on the catwalk behind the cell. He screaming for the police, all type of shit, man. Them niggas was hoes when they first walked through that bitch. Him and Lil J, man. Like, ain't them niggas, like, he was bumping though, don't get me wrong. Shorty was in there fighting, but they was on his ass through that bitch. Like, you ain't no member, man. Your ass is grass, man. Don't fold them in that bitch howling shit, you hear me?
Man.
For sure.
I don't know what the glove for, but it look hard though.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, niggas say anything, put on the internet, whatever, but like, ain't no nigga gonna get up on this and lie and tell you, no nigga never treated me. I fought a lot in that bitch, but ain't no nigga never treated me like no bitch or went on me. All the shit niggas getting went on that bitch, getting their ass spit in, whatever they doing in that bitch, nigga knew not to even look my way with that shit, homie. And that's from any division, from 9, 10 to 11. All 3 maxes, the whole 4.5, I was in that bitch, you feel me? So, though, it's niggas just chasing clout, man. I don't really pay attention. I saw it for sure, though, like, Shorty ain't on my level on no type of fast and form, so I wouldn't even go back and forth with him. That's why I ain't even respond, you feel me? Like, they can hide that shit.
Well, you know, he didn't really say nothing bad, though. He was saying, like, shit, Zoo.
Anytime y'all put my name up, a lot of niggas, like, what's the little goofy?
Finny Boy.
Shorty and got up on your couch and talking about he ain't running to no ops but me.
Man to man, on my dead homie, nigga, on my mama that's living right now, nigga, on Jesus Christ, on my daughter, on JC, nigga, on all my kids, nigga. I ain't getting not one altercation, not one fight in jail at all, shorty. Every deck I went on, everybody was showing love to me. I had one altercation, that was with the nigga THF Bayzoo, and we went to court together on January 13th, and we wasn't even in each other's face. I was in the bullpen, he was coming back from court. He was in Division 11, so you know when you come back from court, y'all got your own bullpen, because when y'all get on court, they got to put y'all back in the bullpen and go to Division 11. So when he coming in, he see me. Oh man, you know me, I'm trolling. I mean, yo, bitch ass nigga, woo, BDK, woo. He, Shorty, you know what you in here for on BD, you know my op. He kept walking. I'm all right on phone, say less.
First of all, I don't know who the fuck he is. Look, first of all, the nigga say some loose ass shit like, only op I ran into was THF Zoo, January 13th blood. I beat my case November 5th. How the fuck you see me January 13th, homie, and I got shipped, you know you got 30 days. You got 30 days to get shipped and get expedited, you feel me? I beat my shit November 5th. I got expedited December 5th. They came on the last day. So how the f did you see me January 13th? I wasn't even in the county.
All right, so we see what the nigga Bayzoo was on when he was alive. Niggas do. You can't be talking about the man like that, bruh. Can't be talking about the man like that, bruh.
I wanted to just ask how much information we could get about the
away,
arrest that had you locked up
respectful.
for the 4 years, where you did beat the body right after that. What actually happened that you could talk about in that whole scenario where they tried to charge you with that?
My case?
Yeah.
Man, look, man. Stuart Little's around us
man. That's all I can tell you, homie. Like, run around this.
They said, why?
Trying to be Mickey
That's
Mouse and put him up against some shit. Like, bro, the case that I was fighting my murder on happened 4th of July 2008 or 9. Don't quote me because I don't remember. Like, I done been through so much afterwards. I didn't get arrested for a murder charge in 2014, so you do the math.
5 years later, it's pretty
unreal. You tell me what
unreal.
conclusion you come with for that.
Right. So somebody told on you at a later date.
Somebody lied on me at a later date.
Right. And what, like, so why was that enough though to get you actually like held for
It wasn't,
4
bro.
years?
Like, it's just that bad. They want to off the street. Like, it was hearsay from the jump anyway. You feel me? No eyewitness got on stand, but it's 5 people got on stand on me in trial. 5 people, and I still came home to inshallah. You know what I'm saying? So like, I just feel like I'm blessed, man. I gotta just take advantage of that time, bro. Like, the most I could just tell you is like, I feel like I'm just they arrested this woman. Man, it's a story, man. I don't know if my baby mama want me to talk about that type of shit. Her baby daddy, it's all type of weird, man. So Papa, man, maybe another time I'll tend to talk about that situation with my murder case, man, because it's crazy how they summed it up and put everything together to get me off the streets, you know what I'm saying? Just be intimidated by me, bro, and just be wanting me out the way, you know what I'm saying? They get you out the way the wrong way instead of the right way, man. I'd rather you just get your gun and do what you gotta do with them before you sit in jail. I done lost, like, my kids. I can't explain to my kids what's really was going on. I done lost 8 years of 2 of my oldest daughter's life, you know what I'm saying, because of that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I did 4.5, but like, her mama strictly kept her away from me because she dated that got me locked, all type of crazy shit, bro. So like, I gotta deal with this, bro. Like, that fucked me up and scarred me mentally, you know what I'm saying? That's time I can't get back to my kids, you know what I'm saying? But inshallah, I'm just happy my kids don't judge me, you know what I'm saying? They understand. So like, I be talking to my daughters. I'll be letting them know, like, man, you know, I always been here. I'm sure they.
Damn, bro, I bet you 2 years ago, when he was on No Jumper talking about this, it's probably closer to 3 years, 2.5 years, whatever the case may be. I'm pretty sure, let's see, what date was it? September. Damn, it was literally 2 years ago. 2 years ago, when he was having this conversation on No Jumper, he didn't think he was only going to have 2 years left with his kids. Rest in peace, man.
They mama tell him that I've been here for him no matter what, regardless anyway, but you know, that was my first too. So like, that was my daddy girl, you know, the daughters love their father, you know what I'm saying? So like, the times I couldn't be into their life, I had to deal with the trauma just knowing another raising my child that got me in it.
It's crazy.
Like, it's just crazy, bro. It's a lot of shit.
The chat, nigga 88 said in the chat, God commits a crime, gets convicted, and plays victim. LOL, I'm dead.
You know what I'm saying? So like,
and she's still with the guy that allegedly told on you?
That's her husband. You know, she gonna believe his story. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to talk about them. I just stay away from that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever their story is, however it is, he ain't never seen me hurt nobody. I don't know why it went that way. Another nigga from my block, a rat that a lot of motherfuckers feel. I ain't biting my tongue about shit. I'm victimized. These niggas don't be right. These niggas out here swear they gangsters. These niggas be harboring the rat activity. Let some shit like that come on my name, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Be down to try to figure a way out how to try to snake me out the box. But these niggas so scared of niggas, man. Like, it's just some fucked up shit, bro. Envy and larceny a motherfucker, bro. Like, that's why I stopped bullying him. I was a bully when I was a shorty, bro.
Alright, because he even said he was a bully.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. That shit, I sit back and just recap a lot of shit that I done did to motherfuckers back then. Niggas that hold grudges. I never thought of that shit when I was young. Like, man, I'll do something to him. This shit'll be 20 years later. This nigga gonna still hide this in the back of his head. You feel me? I start bullying motherfuckers and I just do me. Niggas just know to stay out my way because like that bully shit, that shit only get you so far, bro. A nigga fuck around.
Yeah, that shit definitely ain't cool. I don't fuck with bullies. THF Bayzoo on Treacherous News and THF Brubba allegedly snitching. So Bayzoo called him a snitch for sure. I was seeing this episode almost out. Lil Durk, prosecutors respond with big details. The problem, young guys think goofies like this guy's a legend. LOL, it's sad. Yeah, it is sad, because that ain't legendary.
The government has responded to several huge motions in the Lil Durk murder for hire case. A snitch...
Shout out to Cuff Boys on duty.
The government has responded to several huge motions in the Lil Durk murder for hire case. A snitch says that Durk put bounties on 6 different individuals. There's a lot of information in this video. It sounds like the government's case relies heavily upon snitches, and they're going to testify at trial. Hit subscribe, let's go boys. Alright, first thing we got here is government's opposition to defendant Durk Banks' motion to dismiss for vagueness, or in the alternative for a bill of particulars. The second superseding indictment contains robust allegations about the motive for murder, details about how the defendant stalked the murder victims for hours leading up to killing, and detailing about each defendant's role in the murder plot. Defendant nonetheless moved for dismissal of counts 1 and 2 due to purported vagueness, or in the alternative seek an order directing a bill of particulars. As detailed below, the SSI sets forth the elements of the charged offenses, a point not challenged by defendants, and sufficient factual allegations to apprise defendants of the nature of the charges they face. The SSI is valid, and the defendants offer no legal basis for its dismissal. In addition, defendants claim that they are entitled to know how the government will prove its case at trials beyond the scope of a bill of particulars. Defendants are entitled to know the theory of the government's case, not the details.
Why would you be facing life at minimum?
Of how it will prove its case at
chat 88 said in the comments, let's be honest, who would snitch if you were facing life at minimum? Why would you be facing life at minimum? If you did something for you to deserve life at minimum, do your time.
Trial. The way it was worded to me, they don't know anything. They don't even know what he said exactly, what coded language he used, how he allegedly paid for the murder. They don't know if it was cash, a check. They don't know anything. So I'm confused here. The SSI and the government's discovery materials provide more than sufficient notice to defendants of the charges they face and do not create any double jeopardy issues. The motion should be denied in full. Count 1 is basically they just flew across state lines in a plane. Defendant Banks and his co-conspirators learned that Quando Rondo was in Los Angeles. Defendant Banks allegedly orchestrated and financed his co-conspirators' travel to LA to kill TB, around the time that a Chicago-based co-conspirator booked flights for 5 of the hitmen to travel from Chicago to California for the murder. Durk texted, "Don't book no flights and or no names involved with me." Banks and Grant traveled on a private jet to LA. At Banks' direction, co-conspirator obtained the cars, ski masks, and firearms that killers used to stalk and attempt to kill TB. Like count 1, count 2 plainly sets forth the elements of the crime that the defense each aiding and abetting the other. Knowingly used facilities of interstate and foreign commerce, namely airplanes, cars, cell phones, and the internet with intent that the murder of TB be committed. The government has produced substantial discovery underlying these allegations, but the defense doesn't even know how he paid them or what he said to instruct them to murder someone. I know apparently they have wiretaps or audio messages and shit, but I don't think the defense has them, like physically to review them. Government has provided substantial discovery to defendants, consisting of 37,000 pages of reports and records, 310 gigabytes of audio and video recordings, and materials from extractions of over 30 digital devices and accounts, including social media. With each production, the government also provided a detailed index listing. Interesting. So the way his lawyers worded it was, they know what they're accused of doing, but they don't have the actual evidence. That's the way I understood it.
Yeah, nigga gotta do his time. They might try to give the poor fella the death shot. I hope not. I ain't gonna lie. So, if he ordered 6 murders and them 6 murders took place, they might try to get that nigga the death shot. What state he got convicted in? He got convicted in California. Nah, they don't even got the death penalty in California, I don't think.
But the government is saying, hell no, we sent you a bunch of shit. Here we go. Defendant's contention that the SSI gives no specifics about Mr. Banks' conduct that amounts to 1. A bounty offer, directions and furtherance of the murder, is factually inaccurate and in any event not legally required. So they don't have to give it over by law? But he's charged with murder for hire.
It ain't
As
Texas.
to the law, the SSI is not required to outline the government's...
Chat 88 said, chat 6 people telling on you don't sound good, eh? Facts.
Theories or evidence upon which the government
6
will
bodies
rely
don't
to
sound
prove
good.
those facts. Indeed, a motion to dismiss cannot be used as a device for a summary trial of the evidence. And they're citing cases here, federal cases, where basically you can't get shit. So it sounds like federal cases, you're not allowed to have evidence before trial. The government's saying they sent over everything, but the defense is like, yeah, we don't even know where he allegedly hired someone to murder someone. This is so stupid. The SSI provides a factually detailed basis of the government's theory that following the murder of Bennett, defendant Banks used coded language to tell, among others, defendant Wilson and additional co-conspirators identified in discovery that he would pay a bounty to anyone who took part in the killing of TB. Alright, so apparently they gave it over. The coded language. There's nothing vague about these allegations. A bill of particulars is not warranted because the indictment and discovery in this case are sufficient to allow defendants to prepare their defense and avoid surprise at trial and avoid double jeopardy. If you're new to the channel, please hit subscribe. I appreciate the support. Back to the video, boys. Specifically, defendant Banks requests the following
son
information.
hair was crazy just now. Son hair. Look at my son. Hell nah. You my nigga, but don't ever use this clip again.
Oh, please hit subscribe.
Look at his hair when the subscribe part go away.
Appreciate the support. Back to the video, boys.
Look at the hair, bro. Yo, get the fuck out of here, Cuff Boys.
Specifically, defendant Banks requests the following information. The language that Mr. Banks allegedly used to convey his offer of a pecuniary bounty in exchange for the murder of TB, the nature of the item of pecuniary value that Mr. Banks is alleged to have offered, the date and time, audience, and circumstance of the alleged bounty offer. The language used, date and time, and audience at the direction of allegations in the indictment. Defense are not entitled to know how the government will prove its case at trial. What? This is so confusing. So they don't have all that, and they're just admitting that, yeah, we didn't give it to them because we're not required to give it to them. But in any event, the defense have already received substantial and organized discovery underlying each of the 4 requests. Okay, I guess the defense is wrong here. They have it, but they don't know where it's at. The court should therefore deny the request for bill of particulars. Defendant has been given notice that following the murder of Bennett in Atlanta, he offered a bounty for the murder of TB, and the persons who heard this are identified in the SSI, with additional details provided discovery. The evidentiary details sought by defendants are not the type of evidence subject to a bill of particulars, as they go to the government's proof at trial. Not any facts needed to fill an omission in the SSI. The motion should be denied. Our next one, government's opposition to Defense Bank's motion for early return of Jinx Act material. So what I think this is they want like discovery deadline. They want to have everything by a certain date. Defendant seeks a court-imposed deadline of 45 days before trial for the government to produce all Jinx Act material. His request should be denied as the government has already produced a substantial volume, including numerous statements of cooperating witnesses, and will continue to comply with its discovery obligations in a timely manner. They sent material from anticipated government witnesses, and in July of 2025, they're snitches out here, boys. They're ratting, including from multiple cooperating co-conspirators. Jesus. The government may rightfully withhold identity of cooperating witnesses until 10 days before trial. To date, the government has produced over 250 pages of statements from government witnesses and has already reached an agreement with the defense to produce certain more sensitive materials, some of which fall under the scope of the Jinx Act, including recorded interviews of cooperating witnesses, pursuant to an attorney's eyes-only protective order in coming weeks. Defense assertion that the government's proposed production of all Jinx Act material 1 week before trial is inconsistent with due process, fundamental fairness, and efficient trial management misses the mark. Government will produce any such materials in a timely fashion once they are collected or created, consistent with its discovery obligations. So once again, the government is saying we are already doing what we're supposed to be doing. F you. That's what I'm gathering. Government's opposition to defendant Houston's motion to dismiss count 4 of the second superseding indictment. So Dirk's team and everyone else also joined in with that co-defendant to dismiss this. They all want to get rid of this count. Count 4 charges defendants with violation for use, carry, and discharge of firearms, including a machine gun, during and in relation to possession of such firearms in furtherance of 2 predicate crimes of violence. So basically this has to do with a machine gun. Stalking resulting in death. After further consideration, the government has elected not to proceed on the murder for hire predicate for count 4 because that conviction carries a mandatory minimum penalty of life imprisonment. Therefore, conviction with that predicate does not impact the ultimate sentence. With respect to the stalking predicate, government now elects to proceed only under that the defense engaged in course of conduct that placed the victim in reasonable fear of death or serious bodily injury, resulting in SR's death. So they're switching it? So it sounds like they couldn't prove their case for this machine gun situation. They're taking their L and they're switching it to a stalking. Stalking in violation of section 2261A 2A is a crime of violence. Our next one, government's opposition to defendant Banks' motion to suppress evidence and request for Frank's hearing. Dirk moves to suppress evidence seized from 2 accounts pursuant to federal search warrants. The X account, his Twitter, and his iCloud account. Defense motion focuses on rap lyrics contained in Wonderful Wayne and Jackie Boy. Defendant does not dispute that he rapped those lyrics or that his lyrics are about greenlighting a murder of a rival. Instead, defendant asserts that the lyrics were written 7 months before SR's killing, and thus the government's mere inclusion of the lyrics in a search warrant affidavit amounts to a material falsity requiring a Frank's hearing. This argument is meritless for several reasons. The defense clapped back saying, why'd you use this song if this was written way before the murder? This clearly wasn't recorded after the murder, like that's bullshit. Defendant has failed to identify any false statement or information actually contained in the affidavit. Apparently recognizing this, defendant attempts to manufacture misrepresentation by citing to an allegation about the lyrics contained in a prior iteration of the indictment, but other than defense claim the warrants contain demonstrably false statements and or omissions, the motion is devoid of evidence or facts that show the following. Factual allegations is anything but true. December 2022, Banks was featured on a song called Wonderful Wayne and Jackie Boy. In the song, Banks raps that it's fucked up that I'd rather get revenge instead of millions. Told me they got an Addy, go, go. Got location, go, go. Green light, go, 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 go. Look on the news and see your son, you screaming no, no. Pussy. Notably, following SR's murder on August 19th, bystander video captured Quando Rondo screaming no, no when he saw SR's body pulled from the Escalade. Nothing about this allegation is false or misleading. Indeed, defendant does not dispute he was featured in the song or that it was released 4 months after SR's murder. Defendant does not dispute his song explicitly referenced seeking revenge over profits and greenlighting violence about learning the location of a rival. And defendant does not dispute the lyrics are similar to a publicized video of defense rival Quando Rondo screaming no, no while watching search deputies remove SR's dead body from a vehicle on the day he was murdered. Simply put, these factual allegations are true, not false as defendant claims. Jeez. Government's like, you know, you're wrong. They're not false. Defense omission theory similarly.
But isn't the song with the no in the back? Isn't that fake? Like, he didn't really put Quando Rondo screaming no in the back of the song, did he? Or it's just because he screamed no the way Quando did?
Lacks merit, citing to an affidavit from a sound engineer that defendant Banks filed earlier in this case. Defendant asserts the affidavit recklessly or intentionally failed to state the defendant wrote his lyrics before SR's murder. But even assuming this is true, the government could not have purposely or recklessly omitted a fact it did not know. And even if the standard was met, it isn't. A defense argument also fails because it hinges on the premise that his lyrics are not only relevant to the probable cause determination if he wrote them after SR's murder. Not so. Defense lyrics about ordering a hit and seeking revenge show defense modus operandi and corroborate CW1's account. The defendant ordered and financed the Los Angeles murder as set forth in the affidavit. So CW1's account is a snitch. So it sounds like this case relies heavily upon snitch testimony. Although the court can deny defense motion on the merits, it need not to do so here. As discussed further below, the defendant is standing only to challenge the seizure of evidence from the accounts that belong to him. And here we go. Here's big news right here. Because the government does not intend to introduce evidence seized from those accounts at trial, the government respectfully requests that the court deny the motion as moot. So they found nothing on his Twitter or iCloud account. Clearly, and they're not going to use anything. That's a W for Dirk, because that means he didn't text no one. I mean, think about how much is on your iCloud account, bro. All your social media, so much, your text messages, everything. They also say even if defense motion was not moot, they have the right to search his shit, like his Twitter and use it in trial or anything they want to, so fuck you. Among the evidence referenced in the affidavit is information provided by Redacted. Based upon information from CW1 and open source reporting.
Confidential witness 1.
David explains that defendant Banks placed a bounty on TB's life. Defense linked to other racketeering activities, including the 2019 shooting, is directly relevant to the probable cause analysis. More redacted shit. Following the murder of OTF member Davon Bennett, aka King Von, the affidavit further disclosed that CW1 knew that defendant Banks placed other monetary bounties for the murder of people with whom defendant Banks was feuding, including 6 other individuals. Did you just hear me correctly? 6 other hits.
Nah, that's crazy.
Allegedly. But this sounds like it's all based on a snitch. The affidavit also listed significant
If it's all based on a snitch, that's even worse.
Account of defendant Banks' involvement in SR's murder. Specifically, according to bank and flight records and associated, defendant Banks coordinated and paid for 5 of the co-conspirators to fly. So all this motherfucker did is pay for the flights and shit he's cooked? That's what it sounds like. Fuck, man. I want to know what else they have. Like, exactly on all these audio files and everything. More redacted parts, and just like the funding for the hitman's flights, records also show that defendant Banks' credit card was used to purchase the hitman's hotel room for the night before the murder. The affidavit further stated that CW1 provided information about shootings and other overt actions that OTF members and associates took to commit violence on behalf of OTF. The affidavit then provided a specific example of racketeering activity in which defendant Banks and other OTF members participated, specifically an Atlanta robbery turned shooting, in which defendant Banks and Davon Bennett were both charged with attempted murder and participation in criminal street gang activity. Oh no, this is bad. Special agent also opined that both hitmen and their contractors maintain materials about their intended victim in digital devices, including details/communications about the whereabouts of the victim and the motive behind the hit. That's bad. If I'm reading this correctly, that means co-defendants on their phones and shit, they have information. That's what I'm saying. There's too many people involved in this shit, bro. This is just not good. Government request to deny defense motion to suppress evidence. Our government's omnibus opposition to defendant Banks' motion eliminate to exclude proposed 404B evidence and defendant DeAndre Wilson's motion for severance. At trial, defense cannot credibly dispute that TB and his entourage were stalked for hours across LA and that SR was brazen.
So they only gonna keep talking about TB, the Taekwon Bowman, Quando Rondo. They're not gonna talk about none of these other 6 bodies they talk about?
Murdered in broad daylight by 3 of the stalkers. Rather, the disputed facts and the crux of the trial will be who ordered and participated in the calculated murder and why. So that's obviously a very important sentence. Evidence establishing motive, including the murder of King Von. Evidence about defendant Banks' leadership of OTF, which operates both as a legitimate music enterprise with a group of members who operate consistent with the street gang seeking revenge and perpetuating violence on behalf of OTF. Evidence proving these core allegations is necessary to explain why the LA murder was committed and the identity, roles, and relationships of each of the
I'm saying, like, bro, we supposed to, I want to hear about the other 6 niggas that died allegedly. Like, not like that. I'm just saying, like, if you gonna say that, we want to know about them niggas. Who died?
Conspirators, including defendant Banks, who attempted to conceal his participation by acting through trusted intermediaries, including defendant Wilson, redacted. This motion should be denied. Defendant attempts to isolate each piece of disputed evidence and apply Rule 404B, when much of the evidence is inextricably intertwined with the charges and not subject to Rule 404. Second, the defendant argues for exclusion because the evidence will purportedly cause a mini-trial and or defense admissions are subject to differing interpretations. The government intends to streamline and expediently present the critical evidence at issue, mostly through witnesses. witnesses, including those cooperating with the government, who will already be testifying at trial. Moreover, to the extent defendants ascribe a meaning to defense statements that differs from the government's interpretation, that is the purpose of a jury trial. The court should therefore reject defendants' request to prevent the jury from hearing the following highly probative evidence, which is critical to telling a coherent and accurate story about SR's murder. So they were trying to suppress all this evidence. Government saying no. They also want to deny the severance of Wilson, Lindsay, and Houston, which severance obviously means like separately try them, like kick them off the case. Defense failed to demonstrate any unfair prejudice in a conspiracy trial from the introduction of evidence showing how the conspiracy operated and the relationship between co-conspirators and the motive for the conspiracy. Evidence of defendant Banks and OTF's rivalry with TB is inextricably intertwined with the murder and stalking charges. So it sounds like basically they're just saying we have to show the entire story of everything. We can't suppress this because it can cause issues at trial. Government seeks to introduce two discrete categories of motive-related evidence. One, evidence related to the murder of Bennett in November 2020, defendant Banks and his OTF conspirators' rivalry with TB and the public pressure, including from defendant Banks and OTF's fans who repeatedly and publicly demanded that Banks
slide for Vaughn,
sliding for Vaughn for Bennett's death. They're going to bring up sliding for Vaughn. Oh my God. It's being used as evidence now. Y'all causing this shit. I'm just joking. Sorry. Our mission defendants made about sliding for Vaughn and fan pressure. Oh no. Defendant's contention that the public comments on his social media do not bear on his state of mind or motive. For example, defendant Banks rapped in 2021 song, "They be on my page like Slide for Vine. I know they trolling me." An obvious reference to the scores of fans who goaded him and OTF into retaliating on his social media. Then, following SR's murder, defendant appeared on a well-known podcast where he tactfully admitted his involvement. What? They're saying he self-snitched on a podcast? After being asked about his rivalry with TB, and in response to the interview's question about whether the defendant was triggered by the slide for Vaughn.
You know what you should get, Mama Bean? What? Tell me.
Comments. Defendant coyly...
You talking about my girl or my mama?
Responded, for some reason, I just don't see the comments no more. For some odd reason. Might be the water. We hear, though. These direct admissions. That's not a direct admission. What are they talking about? That ain't no direct admission. That's bullshit. So now I talk about snitch testimony that's going to happen, and they say, for example, and that's redacted. A text thread showing defendant Banks told a rival, "I got them hunting you," which he forwarded to OTF members, including defendant Wilson. Redacted.
That's fire. That's fire. I should get that. You're right. A custom personalized puzzle, a photo of you two. Know what I mean? Yeah, yo, she'll love that. All right, let's do it. I'm gonna do it. Give me a link. Send me a link. I know you got a link for me. I'm gonna save it on one of my other links.
A text thread showing a feud between defendant Banks and a rival in which defendant Banks told OTF members he was going to pipe it up, grab a gun. A voice memo from Redacted discussing OTF structure and defendant Banks' control over money and other OTF members. That paragraph is all very bad. Holy shit. Oh no. The evidence is highly relevant to material disputed issues and should be admitted. One of his defenses is defendant Banks did not know about or order the murder. To prove defendant Banks' intent, knowledge, plan, the government must be permitted to introduce limited evidence showing that defendant Banks, not someone else within OTF, had control over the organization, including its money, and that the other OTF members would fly across country to murder another rap artist on their own. April 2023, in which defendant Banks sent his OTF co-conspirators, including defendant Wilson, a screenshot of defendant Banks taunting a rival. "I got them hunting you up. Ads better have 3 ski mask on." In response, OTF members warned defendant Banks to protect himself in light of a threat, stating, "If you talk to them, blood, on the DM, text them in vanish mode." Materially, defendant Banks made clear in his text thread that I got, not another OTF member, has control of OTF associates that were hunting the rival. Sounds like these messages are biting him in the ass here. The "I'm finna pipe it up" message. In response to defendant Banks' call for violence against the rival gang, blank agreed to follow Banks' lead, exclaiming blood green, emoji of car and traffic light, getting shit together now, no phones, referring to a green light to act on defendant Banks' order, and defendant Banks' associates did just that. Government anticipates that. Redacted. All this redacted is about snitches, clearly. Talking about lyrics where he says something about being a bounty hunter and being in Beverly Hills with machine guns or choppers looking for rivals. Government expects evidence at trial will show the defendants took significant steps to conceal their involvement in LA murder, including by using encrypted communications and or burner phones, and defendant Banks used redacted. Interesting. What is redacted there? What did he use to conceal his involvement? All right, next one is Dirk's lawyers responded to the government's motion to make the jury anonymous. So Dirk's lawyers don't want an anonymous jury. An anonymous jury would undercut transparency and fairness in these proceedings and would be inconsistent with Mr. Banks' presumption of innocence. Such a drastic measure is justified only when there's a strong reason to believe that anonymity is necessary to protect jurors or the integrity of the trial, and even then, only when they're accompanied by reasonable safeguards to mitigate prejudice.
I'm gonna do it.
Its motion not relies on evidence of credible danger to jurors, but only speculation and mischaracterization. The government makes dramatic statements with broad brush strokes without any specific and convincing facts.
All right, so basically, Dirk not as cooked as what people be saying. They alleging all this shit against him, but this is just what they alleging. You know what I'm saying? Feel me? Like, it's just alleged. That's definitely what they alleging, though. That Lil Durk put out 6 hits for King Von Def. Sheesh. Lil Durk sends a wild message after jail. Days old. South Bronx. Oh, this is literally my hood. My hood's down the block, but this 3rd Ave. On 49th Street. It's 3rd Ave, yeah. It's my hood. This is definitely my hood. This is my hood all the way down the block, though. You walk down the block, straight down the block, you're going to get to the projects. Patterson Projects. But yeah, this is my hood, though. This is where, when I grew up, this is where I used to shop at. This is where I used to get all my clothes, everything. 3rd Avenue. Train right there, train right here. You got a train stop right there. Behind these niggas is a train stop, and you got a train stop right over here on the other side of the street right here. You got the elevator. Nobody ever takes the elevator, though, except for, like, handicap or whatever. VIM down the street. VIM right there. It's a VIM right around the corner. You walk down this block right here. You walk down this block, it's a VIM right there. You got to get your kicks from there. Back in the day, you go get your fresh ups, fresh constructs. You know what I'm saying? I think Dirk's cooked, in my opinion. You think so, for real? McDonald's is right here. McDonald's is to the left. If you turn this corner, you're going to see McDonald's. Yup, McDonald's. There you go. McDonald's is right there. This way you got to go get your good eats. Walk up here, go get you some McDonald's if you want some McDonald's. It's a closer McDonald's, though. We got a McDonald's that's closer to the hood now. Yeah, it's a couple stores, though. There's a lot of stores over here. You can get fly on 3rd Ave. It's a fact. If you want to go to 3rd Ave and get you a fit, you can still get fly on 3rd Ave. I done had fights on 3rd Ave, got it shaking. Slice. I ain't even going to say what else I did on 3rd Ave. I done did some we done had some violent situations on 3rd Ave. All hoods meet up on 3rd Ave because everybody want to come get their drip. All the hoods. Cortland and them is closer to, this is actually closer to their hood. Cortland and them is like up the block right here, over there. Cortland is right around the corner, more or less. So Patterson niggas coming over here, we already know, be on point because it's close to their hood. This back in the day, of course, you know what I'm saying? If you getting your jewelry from here still, that works. Yeah, I definitely used to get kicks from right here. This store right here, straight down the block, across the street, I definitely used to get kicks from right there. It had some shits. I don't know if it's still a store that got sneakers and all that. They used to have sneakers and shit like that. Oh, it's a cell phone. It's a cell phone repair store now. They used to be a low spot. They used to have Jordans, all that shit. Now these niggas sell the scooters. These scooters be all over the streets in New York, bro. These little scooters right here, niggas doing Uber crazy. Oh, wait, I'm lying. I did used to get electronics from right here. And some other shit. It wasn't sneakers. It was some other shit I got from here. Oh yeah, what's that? Foot Locker right there. Foot Locker across the street. Sneakers right there. Chipotle was never there. I forget what. Anyway, let's get off this shit. Why are we watching this? Nobody cares. I'm just reminiscing. This is my, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And Jimmy Jazz. What is it? Jimmy Jazz not here no more. No, what is it? Fuck was it? Jimmy Jazz or one of them shits? VIM too. I think VIM was here too. That said some other shit now. And just a question. What up, buddy? We're gonna get into some other shit. What up? Is that considered poverty? Of course, brother. This is poverty, nigga. Do you not see this in the inner city, bro? Most inner cities is poverty. It's the inner city, nigga. You don't see this shit? The projects up, it's projects up the street. It's my projects is straight down the block. You gotta walk kind of far to not far, like what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably like 5 blocks to my hood. We on 143rd, they on 149 right now. You said pretty nice cars, no? Scooters all over, fast. Bikes, city bikes. Yeah, this the hub, for sure, for sure, for sure. Nigga, I told you I come from the fucking trenches. You thought I was playing when I said that? Come from the trenches, my brother, for real, for real. Well, no jumper talking about.
You, brother. Where my paperwork at?
Who that?
It's weird that he didn't say anything, but it's weird that none of us are saying. Oh.
What'd you say? Yeah, once you get on the phone with an attorney, he ain't gonna be playing no internet games.
No, Munchie was asking a question. Sorry.
No. I said, what up, Wack? I said, where's my paperwork at? Hey, no, could you
hold on, nobody ever said they had paperwork on you.
But I'm a snitch.
Well, that's other shit.
That's other shit. What, Wack? Scooters all over.
You gotta know where that came from.
He said, "Well, that's other shit."
Came out of your mouth. Let me ask you something.
Hold on, Wack. I'm not gonna talk over you.
Talking to my.
Hey, look. Hey, Wack, I'm not gonna talk over you, right? Cause I know I'm here and I could join you out. I ain't trying to do that. Okay. First question, where's my paperwork? And you said it ain't no paperwork. All right. So I said I get paid to be from IFG, right?
That's not all you said.
No.
Send Adam what you said if you want him to play it.
I mean, why you ain't never played it before? Hey, bro, I'm not tripping. I know you not. Hey, look.
I was on the phone, bro.
Let me skip that. Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Do Cash Jones, do Wack really believe that Munchie B's a snitch? Do you believe that, or what I said it just sound bad?
Let me tell you what I believe. I believe that you let that dude, and I'm watching dude do things, and I see you get uncomfortable. You let that dude persuade you and put you in situations that you necessarily ordinarily would.
You're not answering my question.
So, yes, from what you said, if you sending in information from an app, that's just...
Man, I Wack you. I Wack you curving shit.
I'm saying all what you...
No, directly.
I don't know you directly, my nigga.
No. You don't know a lot of people. That's your favorite line. I'm saying.
I've ever seen you in my life. Never met you.
I know.
Okay then. So.
No. But you're not listening. Listen. I said. I get paid.
Munchie drunk as hell.
Trying to dumb down and explain to people.
You said you turned in information from the street.
No. I could play everything I said. We could replay it. But I'm saying.
I mean, I got the content.
No.
Munchie is drunk as hell.
Content. We talking.
Shout out to the mayor Munchie, man. He got his Halloween costume on, but my son drunk.
Life. I'm talking about
you, nigga. That's what you said.
Yeah, hold on, man.
Hold on.
I'm talking about Cash Jones, Wack 100, or Little Wack. Hold on. Can we take turns?
Smash the like button.
Can we take turns, Wack?
Like share son.
I'm saying, Wack, do you have any evidence that Munchie B ever told, or do I don't believe you really believe that. Do you really believe that I told on anybody in life?
Came out your mouth, bro.
No. I'm
he Elvis,
bro. You see, you're not media trained, bro.
The King of Inglewood.
Your mouth, bro. Like.
No. But I asked you a question. Why you not answering my question?
What I'm saying is,
do Cash McElroy Jones, aka Wack 100, aka Little Wack, believe Munchie B told on somebody.
Well, I don't know.
No. See, you started off bad.
Munchie drunk as hell, nigga. The fuck you talking about, Munchie? Get your shit together, my boy. My boy Munchie drunk as shit. My boy Munchie drunk as shit. We got. Hit the home screen, see what's popping. $21 Savage offered to pay for the funeral for THF Bayzoo. That's what's up. On the run with California wanted fugitive. Let's see what Tommy G talking about. Tommy G, what you on?
The main one that they're looking for is my homicide. I'm on the run for that. I got a lot of home invasions, a lot of break-ins, and yeah, that's about it.
How old were you for your first home invasion?
I was 37.
One time you shot someone's dog?
Big ass canine, brother.
Have you done a bunch of high-speed chases?
Oh, I've been on some sick ones, I'll tell you that. The cops, I'm see how hard I can go, endanger civilians, that type of shit. I'm in the car with my best friend, and he get killed next to me.
Tommy G,
I mean,
he be out here for sure.
To be honest, it's just the type of person I am. I'm gonna go take care of myself.
Is it time to start dipping, you think? Have we been here too long? Today, we continue our series documenting the lives of fugitives on the run from the law. For this episode, we head to California to profile
the last fugitives. Nigga, I knew the nigga. The last fugitives you documented, I knew the nigga. And then that nigga got locked up right after the video.
4 outlaws evading capture. We meet Z, a teenager dodging a potential life sentence for dozens of home invasions, attempted murder, and more. Then there's S1000 Crash Out, a man who did high-speed chases for fun until one of them ended up with a police officer getting hit by his car. Next is AMG Thumb, a man sentenced to 3 years in California State Prison, but decided he'd rather not do his bid. And finally, San Francisco rapper Ray River, who after being put on ankle monitor for what appears to be a weed and gun charge, he cut off the device and went on the run. Today, we dive into their world to better understand the life and mind of an outlaw. But first, a quick word from the sponsor of today's episode. Folks, there's a lot of dangerous ways out there that you can be making money and you can end up in prison. I have a solution for you that can avoid that. If you like playing games on your phone, maybe when you take a shit, you're on break at work, you're relaxing. If you play games on your phone, I have an app for you that you can actually make a little bit of money while doing this. There's an app out there pull up to an Airbnb. He's on the run for a few things, but most notably assault with a deadly weapon. He had me pull up to an Airbnb, which for some reason was sketching me out. So I walked into this knowing that it was likely that I'd be
assault with a deadly weapon. It ain't no body, nigga. It ain't a body. They looking for you, but they ain't looking for you like that though.
Meeting a guy who was armed, dangerous, and with little to lose. Here's how it went. This is not what I was expecting. This looks like a little, what do they call it, a dwelling unit in California.
What's going on?
Good to meet you.
You too, welcome in, come on.
What do you go by?
Thumb.
I'm surprised to see an Airbnb.
Hey man, it's not my name.
So you prefer this over hotels, motels?
Yeah, because if I go to, like, say I go to the W or something, I stand out a little bit too much in there. And then say I go to Motel 6, sometimes the police will go by places like that and they'll check the guest list and check the names for warrants and stuff like that. Yeah, so I don't want to be nowhere where it's hot, you know? I'm trying to live my life like I'm still kind of normal.
How long have you been on the run for?
Right now, only 6 months.
Okay, and what are you on the run for?
2 separate cases. One was a sales case. One was assault with a firearm. I signed deals on both of them, and then I kind of messed up my probation a little bit. She called me to check in, and that was a sign that she wanted to violate me, so I just went ahead and stopped checking in.
So what is going through your head when you're on the run?
You know, some days I wake up feeling normal. You know, I got a normal life going on at the same time. I got a kid, I got all type of normal shit going on. But at the same time, it's every day is a real situation because every time I see the boys get behind me, I don't have the option to pull over.
What's up, fellas? I'm Tommy. Where are we right now?
We're in the
This is Z, and he's a level 99 crash out. I went into this meeting knowing that I was gonna meet a guy that excelled in home invasions and was dodging a potential murder case. And on the way there, I was wondering if this guy was laid back or an impulsive ticking time bomb, because by his rap sheet, it felt like I was about to meet the final boss of YNs. Here's how it went. So what are you on the run for?
I have a lot of petitions right now, also a lot of open cases, but the main one that they're looking for is my homicide. I'm on the run for that. I got a lot of
Oh, he got a body. He got a body.
evasions. A lot of break-ins, and yeah, that's about it. Armed robbery, stolen vehicles. It's pretty bad.
How much time are you facing if they throw the book at you?
Level
They're trying to
99.
give me juvenile life, so that's until I'm 25.
Folks, the San Francisco Bay Area is a wild place. I put up my story last night looking for fugitives on the run, and I've got a lot of replies to go through. We're meeting
That's
up with
crazy.
one in about 15 minutes, and it's just one of those places, man, where like culturally people are ready to cut their ankle monitor off and go for it. This is S1000 Crash Out. He's a high-speed specialist who, after hitting a police officer with his
S1000
vehicle, his charges went from
Crash
somewhat minor to putting himself on the list of his local violent fugitive task force. Here we learn how a guy facing 9 years plus moves and operates to avoid detection and still make money. What's up, man?
Robert.
Them police
Nice to meet you.
shades.
How are
Alright.
you? Here, let's go talk by the car. So you're on the run. How long you been on the run for?
Been on the run for about 2 years now. All from high-speed chases, evading cops, stuff like that. This is where it all began when I was like 15 years old when I first started out here. It all started from doing high-speed chases with we'd post meets here on Friday. We'd have our spots announced when everyone gets here at certain times so the cops would be informed. Right now I'm actually on the run for evading officers up in Sacramento County. It all started on my motorcycle. I was already on probation from down here. I got locked up from an incident where the police got me boxed in. I got basically, they boxed my car and I couldn't get out. I was basically gonna cul-de-sac, all the CHP pulled in. There was no going on any curbs, there was no anything. So I basically just, they put me in handcuffs, threw me out of the car, broke the windows, everything. And then I was locked up down here for probably about 6 months. And then they gave me some stupid bullshit plea deal instead of doing 5 years in the state because I almost hit an officer. I clipped him with the quarter panel of the driver's side of the car, and it hit his leg, and he basically fell back and everything. So he probably said that it was more than it was, but I don't know.
We got one more fugitive tonight. This guy cut off his ankle monitor and went on the run. We're gonna learn more about his story, but we're pulling up to what I hear is a particularly notorious projects in San Francisco.
What's the name of it? It's crazy how all they projects be like houses, kind of like our projects be built up. Like our projects be having tall buildings. They projects be like houses damn near.
I hear you might be on the run.
Getting caught eventually.
This is Ray Rizzo. He's a San Francisco rapper that sounds like this.
Fuck the police, some pussies don't wanna see me happy. They tryna take me down, I'm tryna take my family to Miami.
Folks, Ray's battling a weed case on the East Coast and a gun case on the West Coast. And one day, he felt his best option was to cut off his ankle monitor, break probation, and he's been on the run ever since. Yeah. How long has that been for?
I'm gonna keep it real, bro. I don't even been like.
Nah, our shit is not fancy. Nah, you right. Our projects do not look fancy. You right. Patterson projects do not look fancy. You see my hood vlog, right?
3 months. I'm kind of short. I'm kind of a short stopper right now.
Describe those last 3 months. How has it been?
I ain't gonna lie, I can't breathe under that mask, bro.
Yeah,
I just marched up hella shit, bro. I got
There's a lot of There's a lot of hills in San Francisco too.
Sure. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This was a military base.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was before public housing and shit, low income housing.
Can you say what you're on the run for, allegedly?
Man, bro. Shit, I'm on the run. Chopped the ankle off. I ain't gonna lie, but for good reasons, though, bro. Like, at the end of the day, I got played, bro. Like, motherfucker played me, Pennsylvania, put a warrant out for my arrest 4 days before I'm getting off their probation and shit, bro. You feel me? I've been on.
The other niggas kept masks on. The Mexican niggas had masks on. Black nigga pop out raw face. He the one going to jail. Watch, it's gonna be him. He going to jail. Popped out raw face.
Ankle monitor 16 months. A motherfucker want me to lose, bro. They want me to lose. Like, the system want a nigga locked up, bro. I'm gonna keep it real.
So my hood was
So
always
you
fancy.
did a West Coast thing and an East Coast thing.
Yeah, when I was 18, I caught a case. Yeah, when I was 18 out there on the road. I got a, what is it called, an extradition.
Bro, my project's one of the worst projects in the Bronx. It ain't nothing fancy about it. I keep it a band with you. That's why I had to get up out of there.
So they could bring you to Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
So you would serve time here, then go over.
I ain't even living fancy now.
Bro, they slime me out.
I still ain't living fancy yet, but I had to get the fuck up out of there. That's the slums. You got to. If you can, you got to.
Like, you know, they've been asking my PO for good progress reports. My PO been giving them. And it's like, they gonna put a warrant on my arrest 4 days before I was getting out their probation.
And drop the case.
They slime me out.
Hey guys,
They slime me
in
out.
the beginning. We played it.
3 years now rather than
Right. Yeah.
What held you back from just saying, okay, I'm gonna eat it at 3 years now rather than add on to it later?
Man, I feel like I'm young and like right now is my time to make a mark and figure out who I am and you know, do my thing. And my son is still young and I feel like I want to be there to raise him up. And I know 3 years isn't that long, but that's a long time for me. I'm an active father and stuff like that.
Nah, look at his sneaks, bro. Look at his wands. Look at his feet.
Point that I'm there for my son. And I feel like if I gotta do the 3 years regardless, I might as well push it off a little bit.
How important is it to have
Hell
a woman
nah.
with you on the run?
Oh,
No,
man.
white girl ones.
Is she
White
also
boy
on the run?
ones.
Yeah.
Also in the Airbnb was Thump's girlfriend, who also happened to be on the run. And due to a few situations going on in her life, she was not able to be
Choked
on
up and
camera
dirty.
with Thump. And what for?
Choked up, dirty laces.
She had her case. She was in county jail. She signed for her time, but then you go back for final sentencing. So at that court date where she signed her time, they asked that she get bail before she could, her mom was sick or something like that. They asked that she get bail so she could go see her mom before she go and do her prison term. They granted her bail, she bailed out, and then she never went to go final sentencing.
Like, so you're not held in jail, so you bailed out.
You could do the time. You just need to set with Wi-Fi, like Jadakiss said.
Right.
Is California a 10% state?
Yeah.
Okay. And what do you remember what your bail was?
The bail was $50K, so I put it $5,000. The other case, the sales case, I actually got a warrant on because I got arrested during COVID time, and the jails were full, so they were just kicking a lot of people out. They book you, you get your charges, and then they kick you off. It's not a violent crime.
And that's why some people say that Los Angeles is a Grand Theft Auto server.
Yeah.
All these people were running free.
Yeah. If it's not violent, then you're probably not going to do no real time or no time at all.
Another big reason we hear for going on the run is simple: money. If a guy gets arrested when he's broke, he's more than likely going to be paired up with a public defender that is overloaded with cases. So he may go on the run in an attempt to go on a spree, maybe sell a few stolen cars, make some fast cash so that he can save up enough money to get a good lawyer where he has a better chance of either beating his case or getting a better sentence. And even though going on the run enhances the sentence, for some fugitives, the risk feels worth it. Can you tell us the alleged situation that led to your case, assault with a deadly weapon?
Just some bullshit. An argument that had ensued between a family member of mine and a neighbor. They knew I had a firearm on me, so they called the police and said that I upped it on them. But if I upped it on them, I would have, done my thing. So the police took their word for it. It was witnesses and stuff that said I didn't. You feel me? They said I did brandish the weapon, cause I was holding the backpack, but I never put the weapon out. It shouldn't have been assault with a firearm in the first place. It really should have been brandishing.
What happened recently?
Well, it was really fucked up. They baited us. So we're in the left lane, going probably like 80, 85, not too fast. And then this Silverado comes up speeding, and he's like toying with us and shit. And I'm like, fuck, give it to him a little bit. I'm playing with him, and then he hit the lights. I'm like, oh shit, he baited me. But he hit the lights like it was a warning. So I'm like, all right, cool. He flicked them off. I'm like, all right, let me chill out. And I look in the rear view, I'm like, oh shit, they behind me too. And then he hit the lights, I'm like, fuck it, I'll take off.
And did they run your place to know who you were?
Yeah, but it wasn't my car. If you're doing it all by yourself and you don't have anybody that's gonna look out for you and want to help your situation, then it might be hard. But if you're a solid dude and you make good connections and you've done good by people, and people gonna do good by you.
I'm curious how heavy or light you pack.
Real light, real light. Like as you can see, I don't bring anything with me. I buy new t-shirts every day. I switch clothes and all that, throw the shoes out because you see these, that's from running through the field the other night.
How are you bringing money in?
Running through the field the other
I
night.
work on cars. I do my little thing with the cars. Yeah, that's my main source of income.
Look like you ran through a field.
What is something you miss the
Few
most
fields.
when you're on the run?
Sometimes I just
Few
wish when I
nights.
see them blue lights, I could pull over. You know, cause when you're younger, it's fun. You know, it's like.
Facts, I agree. Another 2 years for this nigga just for the shoes looking like that. Throw an extra 2 on top of that bit.
These cars are so easy to get away from. But at the same time, this isn't New York, bro. They got it nice out there. They don't got no birds that follow after them. You know, once they get in the chase, the police blurt them, the squad car get behind them, they lose them, and that's it. You know, out here, CHP, LASD, LAPD, they gonna put the bird on you and they gonna find you real fast.
What can't you do because neither of your names are good right now? So what can't you do when you are on the run? It turns out a lot. No Uber, no flights, no hotel rooms. You can't rent a car, cash a check, or even get a legit job if you wanted one. You have to kind of live like a ghost. Every cop that rolls by could be the end of your run, and with all the cameras out there, showing your face in public is a risk you can't afford. So you have to move different. Cash only, burner phones, fake names, maybe getting a girlfriend to put it in their name. It's a lot of couch surfing, hustling, and trying to stay one step ahead of law enforcement. Being on the run might sound like freedom, but in some ways it's just prison in another form.
I can't go get an apartment. I can't go lease a car. I can't go renew I need a new ID. I can't go renew my ID. I can't go to my son's school and say what's up if I want to. My son is everything, bro, so that's what I do it for.
So how often are you skipping from town to
Do
town?
what for?
It's really like an intuition thing. I'll kind of get a feeling and be like, we gotta bounce out, you know? You know, sometimes I'll post up somewhere in the town for like a month, and I'll be like, oh, it's cool right here. And then you don't want to be there too long though, because it's like, when we got cars, we got flashy cars, you know? And, you know, I stand out in certain places we go to. You know, I'm not like a regular type of person.
So in the last 6 months you've been on the run,
Yeah.
how many different places do you feel like you've slept in?
Probably like
Ain't no way you got flashy cars and your sneakers look like that, bro. Stop the cap.
at least 50 to 60.
You're not that guy.
It's very stressful.
You're not that guy.
Wish for a home base in the
Yeah.
future?
Man, that's what I wanted since I was a kid.
Have you been in a lot of moving situations since a kid?
Yeah.
You moved a lot as a kid.
Yeah.
So would you say even from childhood your life was relatively chaotic?
Yeah, homeless a lot and stuff like that.
What was your childhood life?
My mom was just a single mom. She was a waitress. And she did all right with tips and stuff. But as I started to get older, and I think not having a father played a big role in me acting out, and my mom didn't really know how to deal with it, I started to realize mom works late. If I would have had a more stable household, things would have been a lot different for me, you know? Yeah, life could have been a lot different if I would have had guidance and structure and a routine.
Bro, things could be a lot different in 3 years, nigga. Go turn your dumb ass in, nigga. Get your life together, nigga. Do your 3, nigga. And come home, nigga, and start your life over, dickhead. It ain't even that serious. You ain't catch a body, nigga. You ain't about to do 25.
Fucked up.
Yeah.
That is fucked
No, I started to realize that once I had my own son. I'm like, that's fucked up.
Hey, bro, I ain't even read this yet. Facts. Exactly, bro. Mind you, he's running over a 3-year sentence. Parroting, like I say, Jimmy. Facts. He's saying NY Soft, eh?
While we were chilling with them, he pulled up a YouTube video that
I
showed one of
guess.
the recent encounters he and his girlfriend had with law enforcement. What we're about to see is a high-speed chase that ended in their arrest, and this incident happened shortly before they had to go on the run.
Yeah, so we got blurred. We ran. We probably going like 130 right there. They hit us with a spike strip. We went up into the canyons. We lost gas and then we wrecked out.
So what's going through your mind right now and what's happening?
Oh man, I'm just like, fuck, bro. It's over with. It's gonna be a bad night.
So this is before or after you were on the run?
This is right before. Yeah, this is right before.
You were driving or not?
Nah, she was driving.
Is she good at driving?
Yeah, she could drive, bro. Yeah, so I keep it real simple, bro. I keep my weed with me. I gotta stay hard.
Do your time, bro.
Good water, keep it healthy.
3
and
years,
shit like
get
that.
it over with.
When
Live
it
your
comes to
life.
My clothing and apparel, I switch out the t-shirt every day. I keep a pro clip or something like that if I want to get fly. I got a storage unit. You know, I pull up to my storage unit, swap out my clothes, fix the wardrobe up, and get fly for the day. But other than that, I keep it real simple. I don't carry a lot of bags with me or nothing because I gotta be ready to go. If the time comes and I gotta go, I'm gonna go. And I don't want to be like looking around for this, that, and the other. And I end up going to jail for some stuff.
I don't know if it'll ever not be intriguing to me understanding why some people make the choices they do to sacrifice so much. I really can't think of many things worth living in a cage for. There is something to be said about adrenaline. And you can get it a lot of ways, whether you're a Navy SEAL or a skydiver, a home invader. That is a crazy level of adrenaline.
I ain't gonna lie, it is a crazy level of adrenaline. I don't think none of this shit is cool or to be glorified. But what I will tell you is, I ain't gonna lie, I used to get a rush back in the, it wasn't in New York. When we was kicking doors, it was out of state. Kicking doors is definitely a dangerous thing to do, bro. Even if you think you scoped the home out and you think nobody there, you done banged on the door, knocked on it a few times, nobody came to the door. That shit is a dangerous ass thing to do. Your adrenaline do be pumping like a motherfucker, but that shit's trash. Honestly, I thank God that I never got my ass popped, shot, running no cribs, because honestly, if a nigga running my crib, I'm doing bad. You know what I'm saying? So, honestly, thank God for saving me through all the stuff that he ever saved me through, because that type of shit is wild. But yeah, it is a crazy adrenaline rush though when you young and you dumb, you don't know no better.
So I can see why there's an addiction there, but I guess piecing together some of these stories, I would guess across the board, a lack of a really stable father figure will be a consistent variable in a lot of these stories. I don't think we should underestimate that. Home invasions. Allegedly, how many are we talking?
They're trying to say 20, but I know a lot more than that.
I've talked to hitmen, but home invasion seems like a very intense thing to do.
Yeah, I do it for the adrenaline rush, really, to be honest. I've been doing this shit since I was a youngin'.
What's your mission when you do a home invasion?
Shit, trying to come up on gold, on money, on safes. That's about it.
How do you look for a house?
You gotta scout it, to be honest, for like 2 to 3 weeks, maybe a month. And then that's how you really know if it's a green hit or not.
And the biggest job you ever did, what was the reward you got from it?
Like 600 G's and a lot of gold.
Damn, 600 G's.
Yeah, it was an Asian house.
What did you do with $600,000?
It wasn't all mine necessarily because I was with a couple people, so we split it down. Some we just chilled. We didn't post nothing, that's how we get caught. We didn't flashy, we stay to ourselves.
Have you ever gone into a house where they were there?
Yes, actually.
600 G's,
family left,
crazy.
but I guess their son was still there. We ran up in there, seen the son, we ran out. Because you feel me? I got morals and respect, and I wouldn't do nothing crazy like that in front of a little kid. He was a little kid.
So what would you say motivates you when you're doing something as crazy as home invasions?
Shit, when I see my big cousin do it, I ain't gonna lie, he had all this money, I'm like, fuck, nigga, I need to eat too.
And what makes you say I'm gonna eat this way versus, I don't know, a warehouse job or a truck driver or a banker?
Because to be honest, like, I could make someone's yearly salary on just one play. And I do this shit for a living, bro. I don't know why. Like, I have so much money, I'm still here.
What was your childhood like?
To be honest, my pops was locked up my whole life, bro. He just passed away like 2 years ago, but yeah, shit was locked up my whole life. I had him around for like 2-3 years. It says that my mom has been raising me with my mom and my grandma. And shit, I've just been around since.
What was your dad in prison for?
Facts. 20 years ago for 600K, I was in.
That would say, hey,
I was not even 20 years ago. 10 years ago.
Your dad wasn't in the picture. That's
shit,
like
5 years ago. Nah,
it's
10 years ago.
What would you say to that?
I would be in.
My mom never raised me like this, to be honest. That's why I feel so bad for her. I mean, we be going into it sometimes, but nah, this ain't how she raised me.
Do you feel like you grew up too fast?
Yeah.
At what age did you hop off the porch?
When I was like 11.
Damn. If you could just wave a magic wand and everything would go back to normal, would you get a 9 to 5 and do things by the book?
Yeah, I would. I would be an electrician.
He would not.
Is it time to start dipping, you think? Have we been here too long? Home invasion seems like such a crazy crime, and Z seems so young to be doing things like this. So I met up with him the next day to get to know him better, but also for him to simulate what it's like to drive around and case a house for a burglary. Here's how that went. So how much of your day is centered around avoiding police, thinking about where they might be, if they saw you?
All the time I have a radar and I have a scanner. So whenever I'm up to no good, I'm knowing where the cops are at.
So how old were you for your first home invasion?
I was 13.
And what was your job in that one? Like what role on the team did you play?
To be honest, I was just a lookout for that one.
So that's how you get into it? You kind of graduate, like you start off with the.
Yeah, you just put your feet in the water.
So do you have a timer pretty much going off? Like is there an amount of time you're trying to be in and out of a house?
For the mobile operator, I would say 90 seconds.
So are you still in school?
I haven't been in school.
Nah, 600K hitting the house lick. Only reason why I say no, bro, just because I ain't even trying to risk my freedom like that. Like, it's just so much. I might not be able to get 600,000 today, but I could make 600,000 in some years rather than risking my years or risking even getting popped. Because like I said, I know what I'm going to do if a nigga running the crib. So, you know what I mean? I just assume most people want that like me. These days as a grown man.
Let's start getting into the mindset of you're scoping out a job. What kind of things are you looking for?
Looking for like some decently good cars, some cars you'll see a typical agent in. You'll see them when they leave, when they come home, you'll see agents walking around and you end up seeing where they go to.
Do you avoid homes with dogs?
Yeah. I mean, sometimes yeah, but sometimes not really. But you'd be surprised, a lot of them don't do shit. I try not to, but one time I have popped one, but that shit was...
One time you shot someone's dog?
Yeah, it was a big ass canine, brother.
So what are the biggest rules of...
Bro, one thing about it, bro, if I was gonna hit a lick, it'd be by myself. If I was gonna hit a lick, it'd be by myself. One thing I know is the more niggas with you, the more niggas can snitch on you. Nobody can snitch on you but you if you did it by yourself. The risk is you might die in there because you by yourself, it's just you. But, hey, if you get away with it, nigga, it's you good.
Things you shouldn't do in the business of home invasions.
Be sloppy. You need to be real militant. You gotta be on 10 at all times.
Okay, so tell me what you're looking at when you're looking at a house like this.
Right now, like the house in front of us, you're just looking at the person, see what they're doing, what they got going on. You look to the house in the windows. You gotta stay on that. It's like a month process. Start when they get off work. And if they both leave to work, if someone lives by themselves or with their... Usually in mobile homes, it's a lot of couples.
And what % of the time are you armed in a job like this?
Every time.
100% of the time.
Exactly, dude.
That's an undercover cop right there. That's an undercover cop. And they're behind us now? Yeah, behind us.
Are you okay?
They're not behind us, but they're behind us. Is the cop behind us? Yes, bro.
Yeah. Do you have anything to be worried about?
Police behind him. Oh shit, they got pulled over? Oh shit. Hell nah.
Hey boss. What's up, dude? The reason we stopped you is you don't have a front plate. And
my front plate's right here.
Correct. It needs to be affixed to the front bumper. I'm not just hopping out. That way we don't get smoked by a car.
Do you want to go, sir?
Damn.
Order?
Yes, sir.
Holy shit.
Oh shit.
To have it in
We film all sorts of stuff. All this exercise.
Marijuana, is there going to be anything?
Being vague.
I don't be worried. You guys have any questions?
No, thank you.
You guys are free to go.
Appreciate you.
They free to go.
That was
niggas ain't on the run.
How do they not find who you are?
Said a whole different name, whole different birthday. I ain't gonna lie, I slipped up on my birthday. I was like, I told him my age. I was like, oh shit, wait, nah, I'm about to be.
Damn, they ain't asked for no ID.
Was it a name they could actually look up, or is it because you're a juvenile that you're not in the system?
No, they look up the names. They write our names down and they look them up and search them up in the system, even if you're a juvenile.
So how does it work giving them a fake name?
They just look it up and hopefully nothing comes back. Because someone could have that name, someone could have a record and f***s me over, but I'd rather say someone else's than mine 100% of the time.
But anyways, getting pulled over sketched me out. So I left the area from Z and I went to go meet Sh0t Crash Out to hear about his encounters with both local police and federal law enforcement.
So I'll tell you right now, I was up at my house, at my mother's house. I was trying to just enjoy a little family time with them, and the U.S. Marshal showed up at their house. There's probably at least 10 cop cars outside the house. She lives in the water, so I was able to hide in the water, in the backyard, under the dock, like put myself under the water and basically swim under my neighbor's docks to like hide in the back. It's kind of interesting.
How scared were you when you saw U.S. Marshals at your house?
Honestly, it was like, got my blood going and adrenaline. Honestly, kind of was like, I did this. This is like, I caused this shit, and I was honestly was kind of hyped, to be honest, but I was scared that I was gonna get caught because I don't want to spend any more time. Like, if I get caught, I'm
When was the last time they tried hitting you?
Last time I was up actually in Livermore, if you know where that is. I was trying to make a car deal, trying to sell a car, and the person that I was selling the car to on Marketplace was a Fed.
So they have their eyes on you?
Yeah, for sure.
Do you think they knew it was you on Facebook Marketplace?
They kind of be looking at my like posting.
I fake think them niggas ain't even wanted. I fake think them last niggas that just got pulled over by the police ain't even wanted.
And stuff like that. I think they're like trying to get on my shit.
They ain't no
I get
fugitives.
burner phones all the time with different cell services, so I be switching it all the time.
Have you done a bunch of high-speed chases?
Oh, I've been on some sick ones, I'll tell you that. Like,
How many would you guess?
over probably 50 of them. The cops, I'm gonna see how hard I can go, endanger civilians, fucking that type of shit.
You want to endanger civilians?
I'm gonna be honest. The cops, they'll stop chasing you if they see how reckless you are swimming through traffic, going through the gutter lanes, going like, you know, around cars, going through red lights, going oncoming. They honestly, down here, they stop chasing if they see that.
So the more menacing you drive, the easier it is to get away.
100%.
How often are you switching phones?
I switch phones pretty much every couple weeks, I'm gonna be honest. I like getting new iPhones, I like getting new shit, so it's kind of cool just getting a new color phone. Like right now, I'm rocking a pink one. I had all the colors of the iPhone 16 so far, so it's kind of dope.
What motivates you?
That's kind of dope.
Just the thrill, the adrenaline, honestly.
Do you feel like it's worth it, what you've done, compared to what you're looking at for doing 9 years?
For other people, no, it's not worth it. Like, I wouldn't even be getting into the type of shit that I'm doing. For me, it's worth it for staying out of jail. I'm not going back for mine. At the end of the day, I'd cut to Mexico and go live over there if I have to.
Have you ever gone to Mexico and lived there for a while?
I've been there for a good amount of time.
How is it laying low in Mexico?
I told you, I knew he was
Keep your
Mexican.
head low and you know the right people. I know people that have houses there and stuff like that. Kind of just chill at the villa, just sit at the pool, just relax. I honestly wouldn't poke your head around in any shit over there. It's fucking dangerous and messy.
Are you familiar with Prop 47?
I'm not.
Let's educate people back home on what Prop 47 is. In 2014, California passed Prop 47, a bill that downgraded felonious crimes to misdemeanors. Most notably that if you stole anything under $950, it was no longer a felony. And this prop was supposedly with good intentions, to stop overcrowding prisons and to spend the savings on rehab and mental health. But many citizens and business owners say that this initiative backfired, that repeat offenders started hitting stores again and again and again, knowing that the penalties were light. So 10 years later, California voters swung back the pendulum with Prop 36, which brought back felonies for serial thieves and hard drug possession. And what we're seeing is sort of a whack-a-mole experiment, where when you hammer one problem down, another one pops up. But Californians feel this time, at least, that Prop 36 favors the citizen over the criminal, whereas Prop 47 seemingly did the opposite. Why is it worth it that you have a fancy watch to put a family of 5 in danger on the highway?
It's not really worth it, to be honest with you, man. I'm just doing it to stay out of jail at this point. I started when I was a kid. I just got into it because I was into the thrill and everything. At this point, just keeping myself out of the slammer.
Do you have any regret? Like, if you could go back in time, would you change anything?
100%, dude. I look at my friends that are working at like fucking nice desk jobs. They're making hella money there. They got a family, they got kids, they got a wife. Yeah, I would change it 100%.
What are you missing out on because of your legal situation?
I can't do normal stuff like a normal person, you know? Like, I gotta lay low. I gotta duck my head when I'm going places. I can't get pulled over by an officer. They pull me over, the car is getting impounded, I'm getting taken to jail. I just can't drive like a normal person.
Now, most of these fugitives would never admit it, but fear of prison is what compels many of them to go and stay on the run. Many prisons have inhumane conditions, terrible food, and are extremely boring. But more than that, depending on a fugitive's gang affiliation, California prison can be uniquely dangerous. Just take it from Hector Bravo, a California prison guard turned whistleblower.
They take the inmates outside in flex cuffs, like handcuffs, and they tell the inmates this: we're gonna cut off your plastic flex cuffs and we're gonna escort you back in, and you guys are gonna keep fighting all night long until you guys get tired.
It sounds like you made a gladiator pit in the prison.
Yes.
Gladiator Wars.
Now, some would say that prison should scare you, that these
Gladiator
harsh
school.
conditions are exactly what you deserve for your crime. Others would say we have a broken prison system that cares more about profit than reform. Tell me what you guys think in the comments. Like, what kind of places are you staying at?
I'd be staying at different friends' houses, couch surfing, stuff like that, just trying to lay low, basically stay out of anywhere I could put my name down. Like a hotel, I don't do that. I have my girlfriend put the hotel in her name, and I'll low-key get in there when it's like nighttime, when the desk guy is not looking at me or anything. I'll sneak in the back door or something. It's not too hard to find a place to crash.
And how do you make money?
I get stolen cars, I swap VINs on the cars, I sell the cars on Marketplace, I strip the cars, I take the engines out. A lot of stuff, I buy cars for cheap, I flip them, I work on cars for friends.
For young people out there, stealing cars, bipping, doing various crimes, what message would you have to them now that you're in this position?
honestly knock that shit off. It's people's stuff, it's valuable stuff that they have, and don't go mess with it if you can go make money a legal way.
It sounds like you come from a good family.
I do, yes.
Is most of your family law-abiding?
100%.
So what happened?
You're the boss. What up? He said he a snitch. Who snitched? Said that's all over America.
I just messed around with the wrong crowds. I fucking, like I said, started on sideshows, takeovers, and kind of just went from there. Honestly, if I didn't get arrested and stuff like that and didn't run from cops and wanted to seek the thrill, I probably would be a good person working for my pops or something.
So in the last 3
What's
months,
the word,
is there anything
bro?
you've had to
How
give
you
up?
living?
Is there anything that you've had to do differently?
Bro, I'm gonna keep it real. Being on the run sucks, bro. It's all types of shit that you missing out on, especially as an artist, bro. Like
What are some of the biggest things you feel like you've missed out on because you've been on the run?
money, like on some legal shit, you feel me? Opportunities, like real shit, bro. Like I told you, I can't even get on a flyer, bro, to go do a show. They're gonna be knocking at the door. They're gonna be trying to run me down on stage, bro.
Do you feel like you were building momentum in a good direction?
Yeah, bro, I was about to get off the ankle monitor and all types of shit. It was finna be my turn, you feel me? And they straight knocked that down. Like the day after I was supposed to get off their probation, she was supposed to be telling me, hey, good job, you did it. I called, she talking about I got bad news. Fuck.
And how quickly from getting that phone call did you decide to cut your ankle monitor off?
I'm gonna keep it real, bro. Took me about 10, 15. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100.
Is there a lot of family?
I thought for that 10, 15. I called folks and, you feel me, try to get, you know, back into the day, it's my decision. That's what everybody told me, my decision, bro. But I had to make a quick decision, bro. Like, end of the day, I was doing so good, you feel me?
So do you feel like it's harder to move in a positive direction now?
Hell yeah, bro. I know at any given moment, bro, if them people get behind me, it's a big chance that I'm going down. You feel me?
So right now, like it's hard. You can't book a plane ticket. You can't book a hotel. Can't get something in your name, a car, a house in your
Yeah,
name.
bro, none of that shit, bro. None of that shit. Like, real shit. Like, and that be where they trying to catch you at, bro, in your car.
So a lot of people might be picturing.
And then you niggas is harboring a fugitive. When they catch this nigga and they catch y'all, they gonna be like, you knew he was on the run. You listening to him tell Tommy this shit. So you knew he was on the run and y'all niggas is harboring him.
Okay, on the run, like there's a lot of action happening throughout a day, but is a lot of your day just kind of sitting in a room looking out the window?
It be days like that.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, it been days like that.
five,
For
I
sure.
think
It
you
been
said.
days where a nigga in the crib damn near kind of depressed, bro.
Are you able to say what the case in Pennsylvania is regarding, allegedly?
Shit, bro, it was a weed case.
A weed case?
It was a weed
That's
case,
it.
bro. GOD. Pennsylvania, that shit illegal out there, bro, so they not playing.
I thought you were gonna say murder or something. A
Fuck
weed
nah,
case?
bro. Fuck nah, bro.
I feel like
weed case.
Usually I don't
Weed
say.
case, bro.
Usually I don't say free my
Why
guy.
doesn't
but
Tommy
if
get
it's truly
charged?
a
That's
weed
true.
case, I said free my guy.
Yo, you right. Why doesn't Tommy get charged? I don't know. Maybe this nigga giving him the drop.
Thank you, bro.
You see, he got Arexiano.
Up here, bro.
So what was?
I ain't gonna say he
like,
got
tell
him
me about
booked,
your
but
family. What was it like?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. It was lit out here. My auntie was pretty strict on me, feel me? So, it was real dangerous out here, bro. So I really couldn't even, I really couldn't even get through the trenches like that for real to a certain age. Like, auntie wasn't playing. It was real shit, real
Is that who
real
raised
grown
you?
man shit going on around this motherfucker for real. Like, yeah, my auntie raised me. You know.
How old were you when you jumped off the porch?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. When I really started really being in the streets, bro, it was then in high school. Like, but the thing is, bro, I've been out here though, bro, on some Project Baby shit. Been out here though, you feel me? Like literally. But most of these people don't even live right here. They just ain't brought it up yet.
So this one's empty right here.
Yeah, this one empty.
What does that make you think to see that?
This shit's sad at sometimes, bro. This shit's sad, bro. Like, it hurt to see this shit getting knocked down. It's the old crib. Sitting right there, shooting dice right there, bro. In there, getting it in. Yeah.
Up and down.
So the police know
Right
where
now,
they
we
be
on our way
at.
to the stove, but sadly, our store closed, Little Village closed, so we finna go to a store we really ain't supposed to be at, but we don't give a fuck, bro. You feel me? Finna go to Sun Valley.
Ray Rizzo hatched the brilliant plan to take me to his ops gas station. I, being in the other car, had no idea he was going to potentially endanger my crew just so he could have the flex of buying chips in his ops neighborhood.
Right here, bro, we in Daly City down there, bro. Like, we finna be in Daly City.
How old are you?
I'm 27 years old, bro. We at the valley with it, man.
Damn near 30, nigga.
Oh.
Got to get your shit together.
Hold on. I'm always on my 10. Real shit, I'm always on my 10. You feel me? I'm always looking, bro. I'm always on my 10 everywhere I go. You good, bro. You see, bro, we gonna hold y'all down, bro. Don't trip, we good.
It wasn't until I saw everyone taking out their phones and talking shit on Instagram that I realized I needed to get us out of here so that we wouldn't die in the world's most pointless drive-by. So they told us after we got there, and after guys were posting on Instagram, like I knew something was going on because everyone was filming themselves being like, we're out here. I guess that was their ops. This is the classic situation of, no, you're good because you're with us. No, now me and the entire team's life is in danger because of your decision making. I guess if he's truly getting popped for a weed charge, I just a picture that a weed charge
He
is
ain't
extra
on the run.
the
Say he doing the interview on live
something feels like
cam.
it's missing from that story.
These niggas dumb.
All right, folks, this
The
has been a
boss,
look
these
at
niggas
the
dumb,
life
bro.
of different fugitives in California, how they live, how they operate, how they think. Thank you for tuning in. See you guys next week. Peace.
Next week we find out these niggas got locked up. Man robs bank minutes after jail release.
Super weird vibes from that guy.
Nigga robbed a bank after he got released from jail. Right after.
Can you talk to me? Like, what's going on, man? Are you okay? And when you say you fear for your safety, tell me about that part.
Officers are at a local bar after receiving multiple disturbance calls from various joints involving this man. But while they think they have him put away for good, he returns only days later, and this time, things get a lot worse.
Police, get your hands off! Get your hands off!
On the afternoon of June 16th, 2025, around 3:51 p.m., officers in La Crosse, Wisconsin, head to a downtown bar after getting reports that a man inside is causing a disturbance. But as one of the officers arrives, he faces an unusual suspect.
How's it going, man? Who are you looking for? Who are you looking for? Hello? Who are you
Big
looking
man.
for around the bar for? Like,
That's a big nigga, too.
Was there a gal you come in here with?
Get your taser ready for this nigga, dog.
You're looking for? The girl that you were with? The girl you were with, where did she go? Were you with somebody when you came in here? Were you with somebody when you came in here? Can you hear me? Can you take that out for me? Was this her bag? Do you know? Is this her bag that was left?
He acting like he deaf.
Is this your bag, sir? Sir.
He's trying to play deaf.
Can you take your headphone out for me?
Officer Jack, stand by.
Of course, it's gonna get a second. Not emergent. Meet me at Big L's.
The suspect is 37-year-old Marnies, and while he chills watching television, completely ignoring the officer, the bar staff will soon spill the baked beans behind this call.
Just wait on a second, officer, and then we'll chat. Can you take your headphone out for me? Can you take your headphone out so we can chat?
Ass crack out. Selling crack out here. He deaf dumb, so he might be
Can you take your headphone out so we can chat? Are you okay with him? What? Like tried to come up to him, tried to make contact with him. Got headphones in, won't take them out. Hasn't said a word to me.
I sitting here in the vest?
Target glanced me a bunch of times, looking at my gun, looking at my taser.
What charges at all?
I have no idea what's going on. So he came in with the female. When he went into the bathroom, she said she was scared of him and she left. He came in, went behind the bar, or was pouring drinks, and then went into the kitchen looking for this girl. So I poured himself a drink? From the taps, yeah. Actually, I don't know if he was on the other side of the bar or this side from the bar, but then he went into the kitchen.
You talked to staff?
No, that's what I was waiting for you for.
Okay.
This guy is giving me super not good vibes.
All right.
Yep. just hang
Super
tight.
not good
Quick chat.
vibes.
Quick chat. Wherever you want.
You go on the other side if that
Sure.
works fine. Okay.
Super weird vibes from that guy.
Oh, thank you so much.
Well, yeah, what's going on there?
Yeah, so he's honestly kind of like mellowed out a little bit. It was this one lady and someone was he was like kind of behind her. And originally I thought that they might have just been together, but then I was asking him like, can I grab you guys anything? And they were kind of not really talking, and so he was like, yeah, I'll take letters. And she was just kind of sitting there, and then she told me, she was like very loudly, she's like, oh, I have someone else coming that I'm waiting for or whatever.
Okay.
And then she replied to him like, do I know you? Because he was like sitting like very close to her, like looking into her face.
Okay.
And so then he ordered some things and then went to the bathroom, and she immediately stood up and was like, I'm going to leave because he's been following me. And I said like, okay ma'am, like can we call anyone for you? And she's like, no, not right now, like I'm just gonna leave. And I was like, okay ma'am, like please let us know if there's anything else that we can help, like. And then he came back out and seemed confused that she was gone, and so he was looking in the bathroom, and then I didn't see it, but one of my coworkers saw him go like into the woman's bathroom and like was checking the stalls and everything.
Did he ever say anything?
He said pickle chips, and then he was trying to ask for a Modelo. I had to prompt him like a couple of times, like because he was pointing at it.
So he's sitting there talking to himself. So when he ran in the bathroom, she had said that he had been following her?
She said that he's been following me. She never got any drinks or anything, so I didn't see it.
I don't recognize this guy. So I don't know how long you've worked here. A lot of homeless people. Me neither. Okay. There's a lot of homeless people that we recognize. I don't know if they come in here very often or if we see them walk by, but I don't recognize him. So I don't know if he's out of towner or what with the high-vis vest or what he's got going on. But
As the officers try to get Marnies to leave, they get a front row look at his behavior so far.
he has not said a single word to me. All he did was look at me and just stare me up and down. Grab his beer, I thought he was going to throw it at me. He just had that 1,000-yard stare. So we can ask him to leave. I don't know. I asked him if whose bag this was. I don't know if it's his. But hey man, it's time to go, okay? Do you have money to pay for your beers? Do you have money to pay for your beers? Otherwise, you gotta go, okay? Okay. Is that your bag? Is that your bag? Okay. Is this your bag? Is this yours? Is this yours? Is this yours? We gotta go. It's time to go, okay?
Hey, time to go. Let's go. That's it. Time to go.
Sir, it is time to leave.
He acting like he don't hit him. He hit him, bro. Pickle chips is crazy. He deaf dumb.
Yep. I'm gonna wait for one more. Sir, it's time to go. Okay?
Sir, I'm going to try to make this clear to you that if we have to physically escort you off the property, we're not going to mess around and you're just going to go to jail. So you get up and walk out of the building, or we will escort you to jail. That's all you have to do is just get up and walk away.
Get up, nigga, leave. Just go.
No, it's time to go. That way. You need to leave. Okay? We got to go out the door that way. Let's go.
Thank you.
Of course, our third officer can cancel.
I thought we were good.
So did I, man. So did I. I was ready for it.
I was ready for it.
When I was in there by myself.
I was ready for it.
I'm about to have a taser.
He said what I said. Had that taser ready.
Officers seem relieved. They have no idea that Marnies is just getting started on his night of bar-hopping chaos. Just 2 hours later, around 6:38 p.m., another crew of officers gets called to a different bar after fresh reports on Marnies. And it's only gotten worse.
There's heavy resistance for this handcuff.
How you doing? Hey, sir.
We got a cold watch here. What's going on here?
What, you guys both work here?
Yeah.
Okay, what's happening?
Could you take them out so we can have a conversation? Would that be all right? No, just stay here. Can you take them out so we can talk?
So we actually went into Zitters, which is owned by us, the restaurant next door. He has a bag with him, and apparently he dropped the bag off in the front of the building. back through the offices and he came in through this door because we're connected. And so he came in here, walked up and down and sat down. And so I thought he was an employee from over there. I'm like, do you want a drink? What are you doing? And he's like, non-verbal, like he won't respond.
He hasn't talked at all.
Well, he like was saying gibberish and stuff about, are you okay? Are you good? Like he just like doesn't say anything. Not words. And so he bought a shot, and then he was putting money in the gambling machine, and then he kept trying to come back behind the bar. And at that point, he was staring at me. I was like, you can't come back talk to me. And he would like walk towards me really fast, spin in a circle, and walk away. And I was like, okay, you need to leave.
What's that?
Huh?
Told him I was gonna call the police. He just like,
Can you verbally tell him something? Is he responsive at all? Like, does he appear to know what you're saying? Because like, if you say to do something, you'll like.
almost. Like, yeah, I think he has a concept of what I'm saying. He just won't listen. Like, I'll be like, can you leave? Like,
Can you tell me what's happening here though? Why'd they call us?
And then where's the employee room that he went through to get to the other side?
What's in your hand? Just a little bit of weed or something? Okay, I mean, not a big deal, man. I just see you got something in your hand. Can I see it?
So he came through here, employees only, and then he went into Digger.
What?
We can hold it, dude. Never and just arm man.
Hold on, man. Where are you going? Stay here. Stay here. Just stay here.
How many times have you told him that?
probably like more than 10.
Did you want him cited for trespassing?
No, I don't want him to get in trouble. I just like.
He's been doing this at other bars too throughout the day.
Yeah.
So we can give him a ticket for trespassing.
Can you talk to me? Like, what's going on, man? Are you okay?
You seem to be having like a hard time communicating with us, man.
Did he do anything that would make you fear for your safety or anything?
Oh yeah, for sure.
We can.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Disorderly conduct if that's the case, and then you would have no contact with the bar.
Sure. Yeah. My goal is not to get him in trouble. Like obviously he has a substance abuse problem, so I want him to help, but I don't want to hear.
Yeah.
Can I
Don't want to hear.
Like, what's your
I
first
feel
name?
you, Sh0t.
We're still trying to figure out what's going on. This is like our third call, right?
The hell?
And when you say you feel safety, tell me about that part.
He's a big man, and I'm here. I was here alone. I had to call my coworker.
He's a big man.
Here. He would walk over and
She is solid.
I don't want you here. And you could understand that and walk away. I would keep doing it. I normally feel safe behind the bar because that's the school barrier. But I don't think that you, I don't know.
What is he doing against the face?
Nothing. He'll just like kind of stumble over to me, and like the first time he literally just spun in a circle. I'm not joking. And walked away. And I literally pulled up my hands like, dude, you need to get away from me. And he would listen.
Once again, the officers are hitting a wall trying to deal with Marnies, and even getting his name is a pain.
Do you work for something, or?
You are? Okay. Do you sign?
And you've never seen him before? If he's like cooperative and we can like get his ID and all that stuff, we can write him tickets and just have him leave. But if he doesn't leave, we can arrest him.
Yeah.
So,
Can I see it? I have no idea what that's like.
What you listening to? Alright. Are you able to get a name yet, or a first name, or?
Yeah, he's been kind of like mumbling. We don't know what he's saying. I asked him if he's okay, and he like kind of nodded. He said, "Yeah." I asked him if he signed, and then he wrote this. So all I can make out is red something. Me red something. I don't know what that is. So yeah, we've been asking a few times if you want to try and interact. He might have a little bag of weed in his hand too. It looked like.
Hey, do you have like an ID, like driver's license? Yeah, ID. Yep, ID. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
And now, as the officers try to get Marnies' ass out of this bar, he's not exactly going to make it easy on them.
What hotel are you staying at? We just want to make sure you get back safe.
Okay, cool up.
If he just leaves, she's fine with like great detective, but if he like leaves, then she's fine with DC.
Could I see your cards to see what hotel you're at?
Yeah, we can get you right back to your hotel. We just want to help you, man. You can't be at this. You can't be here. Could I see your hotel card? Your hotel card? Could I see your hotel card, please?
Is it Marnese? Marnez. Okay. What hotel are you staying at?
I don't know where it's at. I know to get them. You want to drive?
I mean, I can give you a ride. They just don't want you at the bar anymore.
You talk?
That's all the needs you do.
What hotel you at? We want to help you. What hotel you at? We want to get you back. You got your hotel card on you?
Yes.
So we can figure out what hotel that is? Can you show me your card, please? We don't want you to get in any trouble. Could I see the hotel card? Then we can call the hotel and get you, make sure we get you back to the right spot.
Hey,
Is yours?
Yeah, those. Okay. I got that though. I need that you're doing nice. You already for the kids.
Making sure it's there, man.
It's right there.
Yeah, I didn't think through it. We gotta go.
It's all good, though.
Okay, well, you can't go back in here. They want you to leave. Yep. We're going to go that way. We're trying to help you back in both sides. We'd like to get you back to where you're supposed to be. Are you staying with family in town?
Hey, come here.
Marnese.
Come here.
Marnese. My man, come here for a sec. Come here. They just want you out of the bar. Come just talk to me. Get out of the street. Come here. Get out of the street.
He getting ran out of every bar.
Is he gonna get into a car?
I don't know what it is.
If he's done or something, or if he's actually like that's his basis.
So it's an office relocation company. So he must be here for temp work.
Yeah, he'd be in a hotel somewhere.
I mean, if we could just give him a ride to his hotel, I'd be good with being done with it, but...
So just keep on pushing until you guys have to do something more.
Now, if he just sits there for the next 6 hours, no big deal, but my guess is it will somewhere else and you're gonna have problems.
You're gonna go to another bar, nigga.
At that point, but
I say we just go talk to him, try the hotel thing one more time, and then tell him if you go into another place and cause a problem, you're going to jail.
As the officer makes one last try to talk to Marnese, it will soon be clear that their gut feeling was right.
you gave him his ID back, right?
Yep, I did. Yep.
Darn ass.
Hey, Marnese, I just want to tell you that you got to go back to your hotel, all right? What? Can't go into any more places, right? You got to go back to your hotel. What hotel are you staying at? Are you willing to show me your hotel card just so I know that you got a place to go? Can you tell me what hotel you're at? I think it's time to call it a night and head back to your hotel, okay? So why don't you grab your stuff and walk back to your hotel? Just grab your bag and head back to your hotel. I just don't want you to get in any trouble, all right? You've been in Big Al's, you've been in this place over here, who's on 3rd. Why don't you head back to your hotel so you don't get in any trouble, all right? Don't go into any more places, all right?
That's not fair. Don't go in any other places tonight. Okay, we don't want you to get in trouble.
In just over an hour
Trees
later,
must be
another
legal.
team shows up to find Marnese back in the same bar.
He's still over there. I was just coming to touch base on what happened since we left.
He literally didn't do anything. He was sitting over there for the longest time, and then when Willie, the other guy that was here, we left, literally like within 2 minutes, he came back in here, and he just used the bathroom, and then he came out, and he tried to play with the gambling machine or something, and then CJ told me to leave, and he left.
At this point, are you guys arrested for disorderly conduct?
Well, you guys told him that would happen if he came here.
So I just got to make sure you're good with it before we go over there.
I'm fine with that, yeah.
No problem with
We
that.
will be going
Solid.
outside for disorderly conduct.
Came back
we just
again.
went into Diggers. Someone's watching him on the camera.
We're gonna send somebody to the alleyway in case he tries to dip out the back.
So he's like, doesn't really make sense. He like kind of cooperates, doesn't cooperate. As soon as the male bartender left, he went back in. If he comes out, they're probably gonna kick him out right away because he actually snuck in here earlier. They're on the phone right now. They're probably calling.
Yeah, they're right here. He just went over to who's. Walk through the back.
Walk through the back.
You might want to come in this way.
You guys can go. You get it through here.
Yeah, go all the way back to the
Apparently
left.
he went back into Hoops.
Why don't y'all half go that way, half go that way?
Copy, we got 4 of us coming over now.
Marnese? Okay, we talked to you earlier, right? Just put your hands behind your back, all right?
Go easy.
Alright, I'm gonna to search them. Just gonna check your pockets.
No, don't zip nothing. No.
Yeah. We're not gonna take all your stuff. We'll give it right
But
back.
just all that. Come on, just put me. Let me go. Come on, man.
It's okay. I'm gonna put it
You
all
can
in
talk
bag,
now.
make sure nothing gets lost.
He can
okay?
talk now.
I'm cool though, man.
We just gotta check your pockets. And then we'll get you out of here.
Like for real though, I don't care though. Stop all this.
We gotta take everything
all
out.
that's cool though.
We'll give it all back. We'll give it all. No,
Stop.
We're gonna give it all
Like
back.
for real, I don't get no.
Hey.
Like for real though, like I don't get no. Let me go take these handcuffs off of me. I didn't do nothing. I don't get no.
You tight. You mad.
All that. That's okay though.
While Marnies might have suddenly found his words, getting into the patrol car is
Found
about to
his
be a whole
words.
different story.
You was easy to take these off. You like, oh look.
My boy found his
I'm gonna put no
words.
contact with this establishment and diggers on his bond sheet. Disorderly conduct. We're gonna go up to jail now.
He's just fighting out all of a sudden.
Watch the step. Watch the step.
The judge could let him out yet tonight. It's all up to the judge. But otherwise, he'll be held till tomorrow at 1:30. But it's a misdemeanor, so the judge could let him out. If he does get let out, he'll have no contact with here. So, thanks.
Yep. We'll just go on the opposite. Right there. On the opposite side. Marnies, you're under arrest. You're gonna go on this side, okay? Watch the step. Watch the curve. Watch the curve.
Sit down. Sit down.
Got his AirPod here.
If he comes back here or diggers, it's an automatic bail jumping charge.
That's very rare to you,
I would be, yeah, I mean, it's up to the judge, so I don't want to speak for them, but if he shows back up, that's why. It's because the judge let him out, but he's going to jail now. And I'll articulate in the probable cause statement to the judge, like, how this has been ongoing. Yeah, I'm sorry it turned into this.
Come on, man. He's
gotta swing this.
I ain't on that, man.
Hey, you just gotta swing your leg in.
Come on, man.
Marnies, you gotta get back in. You
You
gotta get in. You gotta get in the car.
Get in there and grab him, nigga.
Somebody can grab his red bag over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab it for him.
Stuff right here, yeah.
Yep.
We saw him 3 hours earlier.
Yeah.
He's gone, dude. I can understand saying where the guy was from.
He's homeless, right? I don't know. He's not. He ain't from around here. I think he's just visiting.
Yeah, that's his boots. That's his stuff.
Arrived at second location.
It's in the next car. He's right behind it. He's humongous, dude. Doesn't really make sense.
He sat right back up back there. So.
Damn, look how many police they got ready. Few ladies on the force.
For this incident, Marnies was charged with misdemeanor disorderly conduct and resisting obstructing an officer. Marnies was given a $1,000 signature bond with conditions to have no contact with the victim or the bar. If the officers think this is the last they'd see of him, they have another thing coming. The bar isn't even on his radar anymore.
He's a tweet.
Marnies has bigger plans lined up to crank up his criminal rep. Just 2 days later, on June 18, 2025, he signed the signature bond. That very same day, police got a call about a bank robbery, and the culprit turned out to be a familiar face.
Stop. 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 Stop.
47, I'm on scene.
Grab less lethal. Get your taser out.
I'm on scene with 93.
You can't get in.
He's got a construction vest on. It's pretty obvious.
Yep.
He's still in there?
Where'd he go?
He's out at the, we have one of our tellers kind of found him. He's out towards Copeland.
Okay.
47 sounds like T wins. Put pound on Copeland.
Yeah, we got him. Kev, just talk to him. Oh, there he goes.
Looks like he's wearing
This big ass can't run fast.
Where's he going?
Oh, he's running.
My lights on?
Yeah. Stop! Police! Stop!
He just threw the money.
He threw the money.
He might fight, Kev.
Police, get your hands up! Get your hands up!
Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
On the ground, Marnez.
the ground. All the way down.
On the ground. Hands behind your back.
Get your hands behind your back. Come on, y'all. Get your hands behind your back. Come on, y'all. Don't do that, man. Oh, man, y'all can say, come on, man. I ain't thinking like
He still got his AirPods in. He got his AirPods back from jail.
Go on towards me. We're okay. Keep rolling. No, we got him.
Y'all could do all that.
Marnez, come on, put your hands behind your back.
Put your hands behind your back.
Marnez, don't get tased. It hurts. Come on.
Come on, I'll get tased. Put your hands behind your back.
I got one. We're good. Work the other out.
You know what I did it for? You know what I did it
Marnez,
for?
come on, just cooperate.
You know what I did it for? Get your hands behind your back.
I got it, guys.
I ain't going.
Yep.
You gonna have to tase him.
Come on.
That's a hefty boy.
Marnez, let that go.
That boy husky.
Stop. Come on, man. Don't make it work.
Get your knees
Husky.
Come on, y'all. You want a break?
I can get that one.
You got it?
I'm going this way. There you go. You're okay.
I'm gonna break your joint, y'all.
Marnez,
Get your hands behind your
I'm gonna
back.
break your jaw.
just relax, buddy. Relax. Marnez.
Hold on to it. Get it.
We got it. Marnez, relax.
Come on, we gonna do all that.
Relax.
Come
Relax.
on. I don't know that. Come on. I'm not.
Just relax, guys. We got him. He ain't going anywhere. Everybody relax. It's all right, man. Hey, relax. He ain't going anywhere. Second set? We'll get it. He's get once. You okay?
Alright, anybody injured?
No, we're good. He's just.
You good?
Yeah.
Alright.
Marnez, are you hurt?
Yeah.
For him.
What hurts?
Yeah.
My whole body,
Are
man.
you injured?
Let's search him first.
You want to pull it up? Just get it close to us.
Dude did a non-armed robbery.
Are you okay?
He wasn't even armed for this robbery.
Yeah, man. Everything, man.
Everything?
I don't even think he's armed.
Alright, search him.
Come on, y'all.
Crazy for sure.
Sit him up.
Yeah, just get everything. You're alright, man. You can't be taking that stuff from the bank. I got you.
He took pennies.
I don't want to do all that. Yeah, she did that wheelchair. That's why I know. That's why I know all that shit.
He doesn't have any injuries. No, roll me the other way. You put your legs straight, Marnez. We just gotta roll you over.
Check your pockets, sir.
Bring your leg back towards me.
Sir, I need to check your pocket. Oh, you good. Look at my
No,
phone.
we gotta check this pocket.
man.
We'll set you up.
Take breath.
Just cooperate.
Oh, my phone.
No, not a
That's all right.
Sam, he put some money.
Garnice Baldwin.
You wanna go check on the far side if it's down there? It was like right when he started.
Jefferson.
Initial at the bank. Figure out if
George
it's a robbery or
Jefferson.
what we got.
He threw something over the bridge.
Marnez, what hurts? Are you good? You have any injuries? You have any injuries?
Yes, man.
Well, tell me what. Tell me what hurts. I just talked to you like an hour ago. What happened?
That's the banks?
Yeah. Thank you.
I ain't got nothing to do with none.
Do you want to get?
What y'all on?
You want to get medically help?
Yeah.
He's saying everything hurts.
Oh, put me in the psych ward.
You want to go to the psych ward?
Yeah.
How come? What are you thinking?
Myself?
You don't want to live?
Nope.
Do you have any physical injuries?
Yeah.
Like what? Tell me.
All that.
Like that?
Yeah.
Your feet hurt?
Yep.
From what?
Psych ward, man. I'm gonna go to prison.
Can you help talk to me so we know what for?
It don't even matter.
It does matter what for.
Oh, no, you get it.
You can't take it there without a reason.
Yeah, I ain't
What's the route coming from there to here?
So
We saw him when he was already on the sidewalk right before the bridge, but they said he went out the back. And right as he got like a quarter of the way into the bridge, right after that bush, I think.
That's John. I'm tossed a cup with something. Okay.
Alright?
So back at GCU, the doors that we see right here.
It's too hot to be running.
Okay.
You want the ambulance to check you out?
Yes.
Alright.
Yes.
We'll wait for him. They're coming. Is that cool?
I'll take this back and get it counted.
Okay, thank you.
As officers head to the bank to make sense of the chaos Marnie's has unleashed, the situation is only about to worsen.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, at least 6 flashing cop cars. I saw a bunch of cops around one black guy on the ground, and I'm gonna go try and see what I can do from a safe distance because
Sh0t, he robbed the bank. Relax.
unfortunately I have my children.
I did that already. What are you doing that did? Oh, no, hit something the wrong way.
Yeah. Come on. I'm gonna have you guys walk in the street. We have traffic blocked for the one lane, but
I'm just curious because there's one black guy and a bunch of cops. Is he okay?
Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me?
Can I?
You can't take money from a bank. Now, will you please let us do our job? If that's literally all you came for, either go around.
Well,
or go
I know
back.
you've seen the news. You can understand my frustration, yeah?
Understand my frustration.
You understand where I'm coming from?
Not really, because you're a
Poor
cop.
fella.
You
Because
understand
there's
this?
one black dude right there.
And that's all you're basing your analysis on.
Seven
Ma'am?
of you.
Ma'am, all you've seen is a snapshot, and you're making judgments.
I've also,
Your foot still hurt?
I have also had my own situations with the police.
We don't
around
care.
here.
That's not what we talk
I
about.
have reason to believe shit around here, okay?
Shut up.
Did it hurt from like
Shut
us
up.
or did it always hurt?
He's got a blister on his.
Is it the blister? You got a blister?
So I'm a concerned citizen who lives in this area. I'm concerned about this one guy. Who is going to advocate for him otherwise?
I'm waiting for a paramedic to come check him out, so right now I'm advocating for him.
You don't have to give me
do my job.
I was letting you do your job. You're giving me an attitude for nothing. I'm just walking here.
You're not. You're stopping. Now I have to deal with you instead of working on this.
Yikes. Word. Yikes is a good word for that.
What's that, sir? We got to
all they just want to go shit. Fuck out of here, so it don't even matter.
They didn't abuse him or nothing.
You, sir.
He's
you
good.
don't want to hear what I have to say.
No.
Don't come any closer to this. Do you understand that instruction? I'm going to take that
Take
as a
him
yes.
to jail.
Why are you instigating?
Because I'm concerned about this dude. I'm not instigating. I'm right here. Are you okay, bud?
Someone can help him.
Come on, man. That was some shit. Come on, you calm. You concerned because shit.
6 cops in there.
Are you okay, hon?
We're waiting for an ambulance.
Okay, are
really
you
don't want to
okay?
take enforcement action because it's not.
He don't talk.
Are you
You have
okay?
the ability to stop this.
He
right
doesn't look okay.
now. Okay.
Cool. So I'll let everybody know.
He don't talk till he
What's
wants
your
to.
name and badge?
Steve Kearns, 2591.
Thank you.
Your name?
My name?
Yes.
Doesn't fucking matter, does it?
Unfortunately.
All right.
Stay in school, kids.
You have too
And
much
you got
power
your
in
kids
your
with you?
pocket. Too much power.
You got your kids with
He
you?
threw something over the bridge.
It's probably another bag of those. It's like silver dollar or silver dollar. That grass is so tall. If he threw something,
He threw it into the river.
Oh, yeah.
It was into the river. It was a plastic cup, and I think it was booze, honestly. It didn't even, or maybe change. It was hard to tell from that distance.
Oh, do y'all please call the ambulance?
Yeah, they're coming. They're coming from a little ways away, so we're just waiting on them, okay? A lot of traffic, so they'll be here in a minute. You just wait.
they're right there.
They're right there. Are you gonna be good with the ambulance people? You're not gonna fight with them like you did with us? Thank you, Marnez.
Get video review, see if there's anything you were missing based on the information we know right now. So if he took anything else, or if there was anybody else with him, or if he had that cup back there, if we can figure out what that is.
And then
Get
I
him
don't know.
medically cleared, and then we'll get him to jail.
I don't know if they're gonna want to take him or not. He just keeps saying let's go to psych ward.
So they can assess, and if we need to take him to the hospital, we take him to the hospital. But
The officers will get their answers at the bank soon enough. In the meantime, one of them starts reading Marnies his Miranda rights, and his response is exactly what you'd expect.
Hey, really quick. Yep. So he just robbed the bank. Robbed the bank right there. Yep. Walked away. We chased him. He threw some stuff. We've been dealing with him for the last few days. He's not from around here. He seems he has a little bit of mental health stuff.
Okay.
He's saying he's injured. All we did was just roll him on his side and handcuff him. He resisted arrest, but no one used any strikes or any force on him besides just pulling his hands. He can't give us why he's injured. He keeps saying he wants to go to psych ward.
hey man, I'm Steve. Do you want to talk about what happened? All right, hang tight. All right, you're in handcuffs, obviously not free to go right now. But right now you have the right to remain silent.
Okay. But he has felony charges. Says his foot hurts, but he's had a blister on his foot. So we can't point to an injury, or he can't really point to an injury. So we need a medical clearance for jail. So I don't know what that'll look like with you guys. You can talk to him and see what you think, and then if we have to take him down, and we'll probably have to do soft restraints if we do. So we'll ride with you, because he fought for like a good minute. So he's a big dude.
And the right to
He's a
ask
big
for
dude.
and have a lawyer at any time you
Had
wish,
to add that.
including during the question. Do you
You got a
understand what I
gorilla
told you there?
tatted on him.
Hey, you want to tell me what
Angry
happened?
gorilla.
You want to give me a 30-second version so I can understand at least?
A little angry gorilla tatted on him.
It's just not.
Oh, man, do you want to talk to me?
It's
No, I'll talk to them.
You want to talk to them? Okay, your paramedics will help.
In my foot and in my leg. Fucking in my back.
Okay.
And they going to jail.
The surveillance Marnie shoved past is busy.
Oh, let's see the footage.
Hey man, I met you the other day. Are you doing all right?
Let's see the footage.
You want a wheelchair in each bed?
He ain't doing all right.
Who got what?
Marnie's eventually gets hauled off to the hospital to get checked out. Meanwhile, back at the bank, officers pull the surveillance footage that lays out the whole shitfest Marnie's had pulled that day. Around 1:38 that afternoon, Marnie's walked into the bank and headed straight for a teller's desk while he was busy helping another customer. Later, the teller explains that Marnie stood way too close to her, making the woman uncomfortable. And even after he asked Marnie's to wait, he kept circling back to the desk, continuing his sus act. The teller further said that he had asked Marnie's for his name twice, but he never answered. After hanging around for a few minutes and grabbing some coffee, Marnie shoved past the teller, slipped into the booth, and snatched a customer's debit card from another teller's station. Then he grabbed a coin bag from the coin desk and strolled out of the bank as if nothing had happened. The value of the coins he stole summed up to $415. Both the customer and the teller decided not to press any charges for the physical shove or the debit card theft. Ultimately, for this incident, Marnie's was charged with felony, robbery of a financial institution, misdemeanor counts of resisting obstructing an officer, disorderly conduct, and bail jumping. He was yet again released a few days later on a $1,000 signature bond and ended up getting himself arrested 2 more times for bail jumping and retail theft charges. And here's what's even more crazy. About 70% of the people who watch cases like this haven't subscribed yet. Don't
Yeah, that's crazy. Nah, that's wild. That's wild, gang. Alright, let me get up off this nasty gang. Let me get up off this nasty, man. GG's in the chat, man. Hope y'all enjoy rocking with me tonight. Good stream, good stream. Good stream, my boys. I'm off this nasty, though. GG's. Y'all have a good rest of y'all evening, gang. I gotta get up in the morning. You know that I gotta get back to the munyon. Back to the munyon. Back to the munyon.